What is up, everybody? How's your guys' Friday going? Happy Friday. So, today we're going to be checking out a few different things, alright? The first few things that I want to check out are going to be obviously Star Wars related. I want to check out the new Galactic Racer stuff, Zero Company stuff. Already, we're seeing it already recommended to us, so we'll check some things out. I also wanted to check out some of the Battlefield 6 stuff. In fact, why don't we start with that? I know that's mainly for like the gaming channel, but I don't want to have to wait until next week, yo. So there's been a few different things. So we checked this out on the gaming channel. What's up, Steven? Good to see you, man.
Hello there.
Good to see you. Good to see you. So let's see. The naval gameplay is with this update. Season 4 intro cinematic. That's not what we're interested in. I think these two. And maybe this one, deep dive, 4 minutes. I don't know. Let's check out the Wake Island. So I'm not really exactly sure what this is because literally a month ago they released this, and already they're releasing a new map. Is this just another like bonus for this season? Because I know it's not a new season. They're like pumping out like a lot of content here because this is probably, I haven't even played on all the Battlefield 6 maps, but this one right here, I am already like, it's in the top Battlefield maps for me, in my opinion. I've only played on it a couple times, but it does have a good variety. I think the map gameplay, or the map design in general was pretty good. They got a wide variety of verticality as well as just the horizontal scale of it as well. But anyways, let's check out Wake Island. I guess they added a brand new map here. Ooh, gameplay? Yeah, it's a gameplay trailer. Perfect. Even better. What is this doing? I just want to start from the beginning. Why does it do this? Turn it up. Let me know if it's too loud, all right? Good to see you too. Appreciate it, man. That's sick that you actually start on the battleship, man. On the naval warship here. That's cool. And you get to choose if you want to go in like the boats, helis. Like that. Oh, I could never. Bro, landing these shots like that in the chopper is way harder than what it looks. Especially with the pilot driving like an absolute, or piloting like an absolute maniac. That guy was actually keeping steady shots. You know what? I wonder how long it took him to make this. How's he not dead yet? This is insane. This looks so chaotic. It is chaotic. No shot. Yeah, bro. I wonder how many takes this took. Like, oh, all right, we need this guy to go here at this moment, and then to time every single person in this lobby to do what they need to do. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing though. I mean, this is how you do a gameplay trailer. This is how you do it right. Like, just straight up. This is sick. They're showing everything, dude, and I love it. They're showing everything. Oh, let's go. Third person, first person, different mechanics, naval gameplay. Oh, he's nice. Shooting those missiles off. Does this, like, make you guys want to play it? It makes me want to play it. They're probably communicating like, hey, let me do this for the trailer. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is absolutely. This is not happening organically. No shot. No shot. Yeah, they're coordinating everything here. I mean, you got to if you're gonna do something like this. But hey, look at the results. This is amazing. This is probably one of the best gameplay trailers I think I've ever seen. Like, they put in a lot of work behind the scenes, and it shows. Dude, this is sick. The jet gameplay, dude. Listen, I'll be honest. My weaknesses when it comes to Battlefield games is, like, the jet gameplay. I am, like, a horrible pilot, but I want to get good. And you know what? One day I believe we will. We just got to really practice the jets and stuff. You know what I mean? We just really got to keep on practicing with it. But that's sick, dude. That makes me want to play it. And I'm already getting like more into like RedSec and all that. So, man, I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to try this out. That's pretty cool, man. Let's check this out. Battlefield 6 and Top Gun Carrier Strike cinematic trailer. So is this like a... Okay, it's a collaboration because you got Battlefield and Paramount Games here. So is this just going to be like skins, or are they adding stuff to the game? What's Carrier Strike? I don't know, maybe they might reveal it here. Game engine footage. Some content requires purchase. Dang it! Make it free! I'm just playing. I already have Battlefield 6.
Aviators. You're here because you are the best.
Oh, that's sick. Okay, listen, hold on. I'm gonna pause it for a second. I don't know about you guys, but I love Top Gun. I love all that, dude. It is just spelling out America. I freaking love it, okay? I'm already digging this trailer. Listen, say what you want about cinematic trailers, but if they can actually do this, like, are those skins in the game? That would be amazing. That'd be really cool if those were skins in the game.
Breach and neutralize the carrier. Success comes down to the man or woman in the box.
This is sick, dude. Rooster. They can have everybody? Oh, man. Perfect soundtrack. Looks good, dude. Dude, I want to play. I want to play. I wish I was a good jet pilot, man. Like, that's so bad to the bone. That's insane. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna listen. You know, say what you want. Okay, think what you want. But you know what? One of my friends is like the real life Goose right now in the Air Force, and let me just tell you, dude, bad to the freaking bone. That's all I'll say.
All units,
like,
we have the advantage.
Wild, just
Ship
wild.
priority now.
It is absolutely crazy what humans can do sometimes, like, actually. With a lot of training and preparation and learning, like, dude.
Clear out while you can. This is our window. Take it.
This is sick.
Stand by, Rooster! Stand by! I got it!
They've got Bob! Boom! Nice. Good looking cinematic trailer for real, dude. Like, normally I'm more into the gameplay than cinematics, but dude, like the Old Republic cinematic trailers and stuff like this, introducing Gauntlet Fighter Sweep. Is that a new mode? Is that like an exclusive jet mode? That would be sick. Oh, bro! Yes! Please, I hope that's what it is. That's what I need to train. Play free August 18th. Yes, that is what I need to train. Yes. No military weapon, vehicle, or gear manufacturer is affiliated with or has sponsored or endorsed this game. Top Gun, Carrier Strike, playable in Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 free trial from August 18th to 25th. Okay. Looks like we're going to have to push off God of War one more time. I'm sorry, guys. But if it's going to go free, why not play with you guys on the gaming channel? You know what I mean? Like, why not? That's huge. Let's go. That's cool, man. That's really cool. Anyone else excited to try this out? I am, man. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. All right, let's check out the gameplay deep dive. I'm interested in checking that out. The whole game free? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just the mode. I don't know.
Give 'em hell.
I have no idea.
Got Tone, taking the shot.
It's only 4 minutes long. I don't mind checking it
Battlefield
out.
and Top Gun are a perfect fit. A lot of the team has grown up with Top Gun, and obviously Top Gun Maverick was an incredible
Yeah,
sequel.
baby.
So to take those elements and put them in Battlefield in a way that's natural.
That's
and
so
truly both
cool.
Those movies and Battlefield is fantastic.
This is the
Dude,
biggest
imagine being one of the
collaboration
devs,
we've
dude.
ever
I'd be
done.
so happy to
And
work
now
on this
it's
project.
time to
That'd be
take
so
to
cool.
the skies.
Get the eyes on that target, Bob. Stand by, Rooster. I got it. Bombs away.
When they hear my voice in the game, I
think they did that
feel like
before,
they
make the whole
are
thing
a
free
part
for
of
a week
Top
or
Gun.
so.
My
They did
first
that for the
experience working
beta,
on a
which
video
is what
game
we
of
did
this
on the
scale
channel.
It's pretty top notch to experience this close up.
It's an amazing feeling knowing that you can provide the feeling of being in the battle.
I don't know if they
just
did it
using
after the beta,
voice
though.
To help bring the players along. Success comes down to the man or woman in the box.
There's excitement from the team to have the opportunity to work on such an amazing franchise as Top Gun. We
For
wanted
real.
to have something that was really bringing it together, making sure that we were delivering the full fantasy. And obviously with the collaborations that we have with some of the key actors, it's looking at their characters in game. What is the take that we could take on their gear, on their suit, on their performance within our
That's
universe?
cool.
Get me eyes on that target, Bob. Stand by, Rooster. I got it.
With voice acting, I feel like there's a lot of circumstances and conditions that you get when we
Am I
were
tripping, or is that the guy that also plays Sentry in Marvel?
flying. You actually are receiving all those G's and everything, and to kind of manufacture.
I think that's the
those
same guy.
in the sound booth is a challenge, but it's a fun challenge.
Tally, bandits coming in.
Let's turn and burn.
Your Top Gun. Better than the best.
When you hear their performance in the booth, and then when you hear that performance in game, you feel like you're part of that crew, or playing Battlefield in the context of Top Gun.
All units, we have the advantage. Shift priority now.
Top Gun fans and Battlefield fans are very enthusiastic about their love for this, and Top Gun fans come up to me and tell me how much that movie means to them, and it's the same with Battlefield. So I think for both of these franchises to overlap like this is very exciting.
Two insanely successful franchises that have been around for a long time, and they've been around for a long time for a reason. And something like
I can
this
definitely
is
get that
like,
from
I
a
never
business
would have
perspective.
conceived
You
this when I
know,
was
to
doing
get
Top
people to
Gun.
try it and then
Everyone
hope they
on
like
this
it and then
team
buy
was
it.
top of their
Absolutely.
game.
I hope they
I think
are taking
everybody
back
wins
to
in
their
those sort
favorite memories
of
the movie
situations,
when they
you know what I
get
mean?
that feeling in their gut right before they turn on the controller and start playing.
I'm all for that.
This is our window. Take it.
There are so many awesome additions coming in this event. The F-74A Sea-Cap.
I mean, that was the idea behind pre-owned games at GameStop and that whole system. You had 7 days to return it if you didn't like it. You know what I mean?
Cosmetics, of course, but
Week
this
to
is
try it
new
out and play
vehicles,
it.
New modes, new maps.
I did
There's a
so
lot of
many games
gameplay
like
this
that.
event is adding, and I think people will be excited for, whether you're a fan of Top Gun or not.
We're adding a new mission to Gauntlet, Fighter Sweep. A white-knuckle experience that lets you create your own thrilling moments inspired by the movies as you take to the
Yeah,
skies
that's
to
cool.
compete with
You know,
other squadrons.
hold on. I want to pause this for a second because I was also kind of wondering. I was thinking about this the other day. Where is like all the creative? I'm calling it creative because that's what Fortnite calls it. I don't know what they call it in here, but I remember when they were advertising this game, they were saying, "Hey, look, we're gonna basically give the community all these different assets." Where they can make their own games and experiences within Battlefield 6. Where is that in the game? I don't remember seeing that. I mean, granted, I haven't like been keeping up with everything, so maybe it is there and it's under some sort of like special tab or something that isn't like really easy to find. But I feel like that would be such a cool experience just from a private match perspective. So I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that because I remember that being like a really cool thing. They were showing some things that people could make and then play, you know what I mean? And it looked fun. And I'm like, I would love to do stuff like that with you guys too.
Fights. Carrier Strike is our own Top Gun take on the classic Battlefield mode, Carrier Assault, as you and the rest of the team scramble.
Dude, they've got so many
deploy the
modes in this
boats,
Battlefield
and
too.
start the
I love
missions
it.
in a fight to disable the enemy carrier.
Dude, the
Plus,
only thing I
you
feel like
have to friend-
listen, Battlefield 4 was my favorite Battlefield, okay? I know some people really like Battlefield 3 more than 4. I enjoyed Battlefield 4 more than 3 in my opinion. But I will say this. compared to Battlefield 4, I think this is the best Battlefield since, and honestly, I'd even put it above Battlefield 4, especially with all this post-launch content. I think this is the best Battlefield that they have made to date. That's just my opinion. I believe so. I have a blast every time I play this game, and they got the free Battle Royale on top of all that, and they're adding all this content, and they're adding more gameplay here that even Battlefield 4 didn't have, and they've just kind of improved everything, except for one thing. There's one thing in particular that I really loved in Battlefield 4 that I don't see in Battlefield 6, and that is the firing range. I really, really want like an open area for the firing range to test out all these different things. I know they have a variation of the quote firing range, like the test range, whatever they call it, where they just have a few bodies that you can shoot, but that's like a Call of Duty like type one. And I'm just like, you guys have done it way better in the past. Go back to that. I feel like if they do that, then bro, what did Battlefield 4 do better than Battlefield 6, except for maybe like the destruction when it comes to particular buildings in the map, right? I think overall the dynamic destruction in this game is way better than Battlefield 4, obviously, but Battlefield 4 did have those like really cool map changing cinematic moments where like you'd have this building and then all of a sudden it'd come crashing down the middle of a conquest game, right? I do wish that was in Battlefield 6. I guess that would be another thing. But other than those two things, I'm like, what are we really missing? I haven't played the Battlefield 6 campaign, so maybe the Battlefield 4 campaign is better. But I don't know. We're going to test it out. We'll see. But overall, I think Battlefield 6 really has crazy potential, especially if I'm able to figure out that creative stuff.
It's along for the ride.
In terms of Easter eggs, we could say we wouldn't want to spoil the fun, but we're excited for players to uncover all the nods to the film that we've added in the collaboration.
That's cool.
So grab your wingman and welcome to the danger zone.
Dude. That's so cool. That's so cool, dude. We're playing this next week. Sorry, Final. Sorry, God of War. We're playing this on the gaming channel next week. And I know what you guys are probably thinking. Great, weren't we going to play Republic Commando today? Yeah, we were. We were going to play Republic Commando, but I use it, you know, I was kind of doing my stuff this morning, and I'm like, I don't really feel like playing Republic Commando right now. I mean, I've been really having fun with Lego, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to switch it. So I switched the Lego stream that we were going to be doing next week and the Republic Commando stream that we were going to be doing today, and I swapped them because I was feeling more in the mood of Lego right now, honestly. Gotta have a good time with that. Alright, well, that's all the gaming stuff that we'll check out today. Now let's move on to the Star Wars stuff. So I know there's some Galactic Racer stuff. Let's check that out. Let's try Galactic Racer new gameplay, see what pops up. Ooh, 15 minutes of campaign gameplay. Wasn't there something more recently? What channel should I look at for that? Maybe EA? No. I don't want that. There we go. Electronic Arts. There we go. Live action trailer 10 months ago. Wait, what? They haven't posted it? Where is this stuff? Dude, back arrow. There we go. VGC? 3 days ago? Dude, I know that there was something new. Where did I see it? Maybe the Star Wars channel? Was it on the Star Wars channel? Let's check that out. Maybe Star Wars channel. Oh, EA Star Wars, that'd be it. Duh. I know, I'm dumb. There we go. Now we got a lot of stuff. A lot of this is Zero Company here. A lot of quick, like, shorts. But they're not shorts. This is all within a day. So this is like new. I know there's some sort of Galactic Racer stuff. With the firing range, I think it's cool that Droid Tycoon has added a second floor to your base when you have more firing spots. Haven't checked it out myself, but hey, probably doing the new droid variant. Yeah, that's cool. I think that's awesome. They're finally adding onto the bases and doing a second floor. That's nice. But yeah, I heard about the new Droid Tycoon variant. Marsh was telling me about it on the gaming channel yesterday, or maybe it was Tuesday. I don't know, it was sometime this week, and he was telling me about it. And he's telling me that it takes 20 hours to craft, like, the new variant with the Legendary, which is just crazy. Well, let's check out this stuff for Zero Company. Because I was wanting to check this stuff out, too. That didn't look very good. Like, graphics-wise. Maybe it's just YouTube compressing it? I don't know. It looked kind of blurry, no?
She's at the center of it all.
Master Star Wars Tactical Combat. Yeah, it's turn-based. Like, alright, here's the gameplay. Customization. I don't know, man. I'm just not sold on this. Like, I'm not seeing anything that looks super fun. Like, all that stuff, all the cool stuff is all, like, cinematic. So you're not actually doing this. This is the gameplay, and they're not even fully showing the full clip. I think that really shows, like, how they're building the trailers. Also shows how entertaining the game is too. Like, they're taking parts of it. You have to, like, go click on it, and then he does it. That's the gameplay of it. Wait, what's this? Focus tree? Hold on, I want to check that out. Okay, so I'm assuming this is like your squad focus points. So this is like your skill tree. Talent, fearless leader, personnel, bonds. Like, it doesn't look like a crazy skill tree. I mean, maybe you have a different skill tree for each person, maybe? What's up, Mandos? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Allies and ranges operator and all nearby allies increase to 6 stacks of morale. Each turn, morale restores 1 health per stack, and then 1 stack is lost. While an operator has more morale, they ignore the chance to hit, penalty from injury. Oh man, I hate that luck-based crap. I can't stand that in games. I know a lot of turn-based stuff, and not just turn-based. I know other games have it too. Like, I don't know a whole lot about Pokemon games, but don't they have like a system like that? Where it's like a chance, like you throw something, you do an attack, you're not really sure if it's gonna hit. It could hit or it could not. It's kind of like a gambling feature in it. I don't know. I've never been a big fan of that either. Hold on, I want to check. I want to break this stuff down. I want to take a look. Med packs used by this operator restore an additional 30% health. Yeah. Okay, so there's weapon attachments. That's something I didn't expect. So there's weapon mods, utilities, armory. Okay. Have you played XCOM? No, I haven't. No, the last time I played Droid Tycoon 2 was on stream. Happy Friday, man. Happy Friday. I've watched a few videos with a lot of comparisons. Second generation amplifier. Okay. So there's a little bit of attachments that will give your weapon better stuff, okay? I noticed a credit system too. Right there, value. You have currencies at the top right as well, level 4. 100 of some sort of special currency there, 100 out of 100. And then you have your credits. You can change your weapon and customize your weapon. I don't know what that customization is. Select the hold on. I was looking at a bunch of different things. Hang on. Select the talent, perks that provide buffs or abilities. Some camera angles and images not available in game. Location and range. Move to a location and take cover if available. It's weird. I mean, listen, maybe it's just because I'm not really, like, looking a whole lot into this game. That very well could be it. But then again, I feel like if this is the case, I shouldn't have to necessarily, like, be looking into it. If there's a lot of hype around it, for example, like, is there really a lot of hype around this game? I feel like this is kind of falling on deaf ears a lot. I haven't been seeing a whole lot of loud noise about this game. You know what I mean? Hold on, I want to check that out. Medic. Excels at healing. Talent ability. Assault. Medic. Inspect mode. I'm trying to look behind it too. Can't read it. Can't make it out. I think that could just be the dude's name. Like right here. And not much either. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just doesn't look fun. Like, honestly, like, why not play any other Star Wars turn-based game? I get that it's new, but if you get past, like, the recency bias of it, because I'm like, I don't know, with games like this, I mean, I don't know, I don't want to... Let me put it this way. It looks very repetitive, like it get old very fast. Like, let's just say I bought it. Let me just say, okay, I'm in, I want it, we're gonna buy it, we're checking it out. Like, if I'm with that mentality and I'm playing the game, like, it looks like there's only like 5 different people you could have in your squad. And all the gameplay is basically the same. They might have different weapons or they might do different things, but it really depends on how you strategically combine these abilities. I feel like there's more graphics in these like videos than there is actual gameplay. Holotable, the Umbarian connection. So, okay, so there's intel cost, so there's like a planet system. No, you can customize your squad. Well, I know there's customization in your squad, but I'm like, is there more than like 5 different, like, quote, class systems? Because I know they mentioned the medic and all that, but let me see. Determined by your choice, intel cost. Like, I want to see... Like, I'm very confused. I think that's a good way of putting it. I'm not saying this game's going to be trash. I'm just like, based off of what I've been seeing from the trailers, I'm like, I'm seeing things, but I really don't know what to make of it. I'm not really seeing a full story or a mission or some sort of mode. Like, I see missions here. This is probably the like most interesting thing that I've seen in terms of like missions. Like, okay, I'm seeing different planets. That's cool. Like, show me exactly what you do. Like, I feel like I need to see a game or something. Like, okay, you get to go to this planet and you have strategy in this battle. Like, I want to see something like that rather than just, oh, let me just click on this and then, oh, graphic change. We see a cutscene, some cinematic. And I'm like, let me just see what I would be doing. Like, I love the planet choices here, Utapau and stuff like that. Okay, no, they had more options there. You can create your own characters. Yeah, I saw some customization and stuff. They showed that. So they have Assault. So it looks like more than 5. Assign Operator. We have Scoundrel. Soldier. Assault. Looks like a Mandalorian. So they have 6. Maybe more because they have arrows. Or maybe that is... this is keyboard... Is this keyboard and mouse? I'm not sure.
Trade...
Federation defector will have information that can very...
Dude, it's so glitchy all the time. Threaten them for intel. For a price, we'll keep our mouth shut. Like, how is this being, like, how does this work?
Very valuable to the Republic.
Witness protection.
Avoid open engagement with the Republic Army.
And maybe we don't know this. I don't know. Maybe we do. Does anybody know? Like, obviously, there's a campaign to this game. This has multiplayer, right? I'm going in with the expectation that this has multiplayer and that you'd be able to basically fight against other people online with your different strategy. I'm correct with that, right? Like I said, I haven't been, like, really into this game and, like, keeping up with it or anything. That's what I'm asking. Increase influence in each region for powerful rewards. So different zones, same thing with the map mission here. So you got influence, then operations was the other tab we were on. I'm curious on the mission stable. Like, I feel like I'm just not seeing a whole lot. I don't know, man. I just want to see more, I guess. Oh, here we go. Okay, turn-based tactics that aren't just for XCOM experts. Hands-on preview by IGN. Maybe we'll check that out in a second. What else we got? That was by the official... I'm looking at all the official stuff first. 5 things to know about Star Wars Zero Company. Let's hope we get some information here. Don't think so? No.
She's at the center of it all.
I'm seeing, like, we've already seen this stuff. Okay, it'd be Astromechs. I mean, we did see that in the last trailer, too. Yeah, this thing. We've already seen this, no? This looks exactly like the stuff from the trailer. This literally just looks like half of the video that we just... the first one we watched. Is this not like the same exact thing? Just cut in half? That was exactly the same thing. I think this was meant... I don't know. It's not vertical format to be like a short. Let's check this out. Outfitting Zero Company operators. You know what this reminds me of? Listen, I know this is gonna make people mad because you're gonna be like, Gray, you're so wrong on this. They're nothing alike. I'm not saying that they are alike. I'm just saying, listen, when I look at this, you know what this reminds me of? You know what it looks like to me? I'm not like trying to compare them, but it reminds me of like a mobile game of like Galaxy of Heroes or something. Like this, dude, Hunters looked more like an actual game than this does, and like more of a complete experience, at least from what I'm being shown. Okay, I know there's different genres of games. I get that. I am not a mobile gamer. I'm just not. I want to be able to sit down and grab a controller, right? I'm fine with PC games too. Like, I think that stuff is in a whole different league than mobile gaming, but this feels like a mobile game. Like, you just click on the screen, tell it what you want to do. Like, you know what? Is this game coming to mobile? Hold on, I want to find out. Is Zero Company coming to mobile? I would assume not, since it's on PC and everything else. Yeah, it's not. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't think it would, but it looks like it could be a mobile game, doesn't it? I feel like the creators did a better job than the EA Star Wars YouTube channel. Okay, we'll check out their channel after this. Select a weapon. Or are you talking about like creators in general? Yeah, because this is like, I don't know. They're getting shorter and like, it feels like we're watching the same is this literally the same exact thing? Okay, maybe I did. Yeah, I clicked on this one. We already watched that one. They're getting shorter and shorter too. Commanding an elite squad. Just in general. Who should we watch? Anyone have any recommendations? Send me a link. Let's check it out. Like, show me how the... I mean, obviously, if it's a strategy game, victory's going to depend on that. Like, just show me what you're talking about, game. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, this is, like, nothing. Whole lot of nothing.
You're not going to like this, but the alternative is worse. There's somebody that would like to talk to you.
The alternative of not buying?
A Trade Federation defector will have information that is very valuable to the public.
Or to us.
Avoid open engagement with the Republic Army.
Like, listen, I want to play this. I do. Like, it's a Star Wars game, but... Oh, man. Oh, that looks something like that'd be entertaining.
Create PDF spaces.
I didn't want to play it. Jeez.
You're not going to like this, but the alternative.
The alternative is you not buy it, and we cannot have that. All right, we'll check this out. This is by IGN. I'm not familiar with XCOM, so we'll just see what's up.
One of my favorite moments in The Empire Strikes Back was when Han and Chewie got the drop on an Imperial probe droid on Hoth by flanking it on either side and blasting it to bits. So you can imagine I was pretty
And does anyone... Hold up. And does anybody know... This is the most amount of gameplay I've seen so far. Like, without it being cut and, like, glitched out and, like... I say glitched out, like, glitch transition into something else. But does anyone have the information for Galactic Racer? Because I do want to check that out. Do you want a preview or do you want like a Q&A? I'll take anything right now. Anything that you think might sell me on this game. Like, guys, right now, sell me on this game. Let's go. I need something because what I am seeing, I am not. I'm not buying.
Cold combat
like,
maneuvers just like it during the first.
This is the most amount of gameplay I've seen, and this is only like we're 18 seconds in the whole video. Okay, we haven't even seen. We've seen gameplay for like a good 3, 4, 5. 6 seconds, maybe, and I haven't even seen 6 seconds of gameplay of this game without it being interrupted. So this is like we're making history here, okay? Take your commission after Gray buys the game, Steven. Oh man. Okay, so now I'm at least seeing different things.
When it was first revealed last year, I assumed this turn-based tactics adventure would only appeal to hardcore fans of the genre. That it was merely XCOM with X-Wings, perhaps. However, after getting hands-on with a near-finished build, I'm happy to report that Zero Company's strategic shooting seems extremely approachable for newcomers, without sacrificing any of the complexity that more experienced fans might expect.
Really? Okay. So maybe this might be a good intro into the genre then for me. I don't know.
But you might be surprised at just how deep it gets.
Get them.
Yo, what's up, Fizzy Boz? Good to see you, man. Hello there. Welcome on in.
Before I could get stuck into its enjoyable.
By the way, W's in chat. Fizzy Boz is part of Special Forces, dude. He has some status right now.
In Zero Company, you play primarily.
I mean, I'm not a gambler or anything, but I'd be willing to bet my house that Battlefront 2's Resurgence earned more money than this game will. Dude, like I said, I'm not seeing the hype. I think you might have a point. Like, normally, like, even if I'm not, like, strictly following a particular game, I'll see hype. Like with the Battlefield 6 Naval Season 4 stuff, I wasn't like necessarily keeping my eyes and looking at Battlefield, but there was so much hype with that it got in front of my eyes. That seems to be like a lot of cases for a lot of the Star Wars games. Not all of them, but a lot of the Star Wars games come out, like there's a lot of hype behind it. I'm not seeing a lot of hype behind this, you know?
A former captain of the Grand Army of the Republic who's
But
charged
happy
with
Friday,
leading a
Fizzy
special
Boss.
forces group dubbed Zero Company and investigating a mysterious new paramilitary cult known as the Infinite Coil.
You seek deliverance. You seek answers. I have both.
You don't get to choose Hawk's backstory, but you do get to design their look by paging through a healthy variety of species, facial features, combat specializations, and clothing options.
There is like it looks like there's quite a bit of cosmetic customization, which is cool. It looks like you get to pick your species. They've got like 6 species to choose from. That's cool. You can change the color. They even have different presets if you don't want to waste your time with it. Appearance, outfits, specializations, weapon class.
By paging through a healthy variety of species, facial features, combat specializations, and clothing options.
That's cool.
I had no regrets about the bright purple.
Can you change the color of the armor?
Specializations and clothing options.
Probably not. I mean, they have different variety of colors right there too.
Regrets about the bright.
Like, what if I like,
features,
for example,
combat specializations and clothing.
Like, I don't know. I see some of them have this icon on it, while some don't. Maybe. Wait, armwear, multi-slot outfit. Yeah, I don't know what that symbol means or anything. Maybe that means it has further customization. But like, let's say I like this shirt, but I want it to be blue, like a dark navy blue or something, right? Can I do that? I don't know.
I had no regrets about the bright.
They saw like you could change the color with like your species,
purple
which is
Twi'lek
cool.
I created to be my Hawks, but it was nice to know that even if I did grow tired of her floppy head tails, I had the option to completely switch up her species and overall appearance in between missions.
So they got a lot of different headwear. That's cool.
Turning to the customization.
Oh yeah, right here. Okay, so some of them have different. So you can't change it any color, but you can
appearance in between
change the different like color presets. Probably because they want to stay within lore. They don't want you to probably have some hot pink, right? Like. Decked out in all hot pink in the middle of battle. They probably don't want that in their game, which is understandable, right? But you can see they have like a, you know, a bluish type, a gray, a brown.
Customization station in her
default,
home base.
whatever. Interesting. Okay. Dude, why are these creators... I mean, this is IGN too, but it's like, why are these like creators making more informative stuff than even... I don't know. I mean, I get it. I do get it, but I still feel like the official channel should have it make sense a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to make a trailer, make sure you get across what you want to get across. And I feel like they didn't do a good job of that.
I'm coming to Zero Company as a lifelong Star Wars fan, not as someone with any real expertise with the turn-based tactics genre.
This is working better than the trailers for me, personally.
However, I was pleased to find that Zero Company's fighting is extremely simple to pick up, thanks to an intuitive control setup and a gentle early tutorial phase. Yet it gradually becomes flexible enough to allow for some really creative battle strategies. During the player's turn, each character gets 3 action points that you can use to reposition them within a set radius, trigger an attack on an enemy, or manually set up an Overwatch cone to automatically target foes that may be on the move once your turn has ended. Additionally, your squad also gets a share pool of advantage points earned for each successful attack you land on the enemy. And they can be spent to unleash...
You know what? This reminds me of... Oh, jeez, what's the name of it? Oh, I just brain farted. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. But that reminds me of
a devastating rocket launcher round or a barrage of sweeping blaster shots to both damage and disorientate an opponent.
It was like it reminds me of one of those mini games within the actual game. I don't think it was Horizon. I think it was a different game.
Skirmishes than full-blown Star
man, that's gonna bother me.
But
what
that doesn't mean
it?
Things don't still get pretty hairy at times. Along the way, your squad of soldiers grows to include everything from medics to marksmen to astromech.
Yeah, not too bad. Just finished moving house. Been busy the last few weeks. Important things are now done. Let's go. PlayStation, PC. There we go, man.
Never do this with an
There we
older
go.
cat.
Oh
Wet
my.
food or dry food?
Never do
It's the
this
question
with
I've heard
their
from cat parents
whatever
for
they're
more than
saying.
50 years, and the real answer
Oh my
almost always
gosh.
catches them off guard.
Sorry guys, I don't
Wet
have
food
YouTube
contains
Premium,
more-
unfortunately. I don't got that extra cash laying around.
For the most part, I settled on making my Hawks an all-round gunslinger and brought along with me the burly Cab uppercut to deliver his namesake boxing blows in close quarters melee situations,
Cabby pretty good near this.
former clone trooper trick to provide cover at range, and a support droid to lob equipable utility items like impact bombs to shatter bands of B-1 battle droids into sparking shards of scrap.
I feel like IGN is doing decent.
However,
yeah, I'm
during my hands-on time,
understanding
I also
a lot
got to
more
recruit
now.
everyone from jetpack jumping Mandalorians to junior Jedi.
Like
And had a
bombastic
great time
Battlefront
mixing and
update,
matching my
Sammy
squad
Boy,
members as my
Aztru,
small army
bombastic.
expanded.
You said bombastic twice. Starburst, you know, the bigger names in the community. Yeah, we'll definitely
Zero
have to check them
Company's
out.
absorbing combat system
For sure.
benefits further from some handy extra features like the option to call for backup, which orders one of your squad mates to automatically follow up your attack with one of their own to really pile on the punishment.
Nice shot. Another.
I soon settled into a good rhythm of thinning basic ground troops, but just as I was getting comfortable with my stress-tested strategies, Zero
Wonder how
Company
many
started
missions are in the
introducing interesting
campaign.
new combatants to contend with that forced me to make adjustments to my approach.
I mean, I guess
quickly
there's
found that
different
no point
maps and
targeting
different
droidekas with
environments to mix it
standard
up,
attack,
but I
for
feel like this
example,
would just be
since
super
their blue shields
repetitive.
deflect even your most well-aimed blaster bolts.
And you could say, well, technically, Gray, a lot of the games that you play are repetitive, but it's like, it may seem that way, but it's not actually the case because there's different experiences that happen each individual game, right? So even if you take Battlefront, for example, right? It's not repetitive in the aspect of like, or even Finals, if you take an example of that, anything can happen. Like a building can completely be wiped out, or every player has their own control of their own character. So there can be a variety of things, and there's different weapons, different attachments, different abilities, star cards. They can mix it up, right? There's so many different reinforcements, heroes, so it constantly mixes things up, right? I mean,
Instead,
I
I
just
discovered
don't.
the best way to topple
I
them
don't
was to
see,
try and
like,
trap them
to
within
me, like, they could have a different weapon. They could have 100 different weapons. They can have all these different abilities. From what I'm seeing on screen, it all looks the same to me.
an array of strategic.
Maybe it's just because I'm not understanding the strategy behind it, but I'm just like, that's what I want them to show me. Maybe that's just because I'm asking, like, too much information, not necessarily from the game, but from the strategy and turn-based genre in general, like how to play that genre. I don't know, rather than the individual
so that
stuff
I'd
with the
automatically
game.
catch them
I
with
don't
their
know,
shields
but
down while they were rolling to reposition themselves in
I don't
between
know.
turns. The highlight of my Zero Company hands-on, however, was a multi-part mission featuring a
Is
familiar
this
Sam
campaign
Hayden special
canon
guest
too?
operator.
I feel
After
like
a
it is,
prisoner
right?
exchange
I mean,
goes
every
wrong in
game
the
that
proud
they
city of Bespin,
pretty
my
much
Hawks
put
found
out.
herself paired up with none other than Anakin Skywalker and
That's
an unknown
cool.
stranger packing some serious sharpshooter skills.
I can't believe Anakin is in this game, dude. That's wild.
What ensued was a series of 3 different combat clashes, each with wildly contrasting objectives.
I feel like
In the
every game they
first,
put
I
out
just
now is
needed to
canon.
survive waves of incoming enemies.
Not that the
smashing through
canon means
windows.
much nowadays, anyways, but.
In the second, I was challenged with rescuing a half-dozen.
I've really
innocent
only just
civilians
heard
before
about
they
this
could get
game.
caught
I
in
won't
the
buy it,
crossfire.
but I see its place. It's like the sales
While in
section
the
of
third, I
Steam
was
or something
tasked
like
with
that.
defusing a series of
Gotcha.
explosives
Yeah.
while dodging attacks from an enemy dropship, which gives you 1 turn's notice.
That's why I'm trying to
before
learn more
rains
about
down
it
hell and
because it's like
instantly
we know
injures any
about it
operators
and we know
caught
it's
in
coming
glowing
out,
red
but
strike
I don't really
zones.
know anything about it
This
really, like how
entire
it
stretch made for the most
functions as a
intensely
game.
challenging and cinematic sequence in my whole hands-on, and the fact that its climax was set against the ticking clock of time bombs placed all the more pressure on my smart decision.
Attention! Now you can get AT&T wireless starting at $25 per month
Really?
for 4 lines.
Huh?
That's so cool.
As you may expect,
I think the
Anakin is an
cinematics look
absolute
cooler than
beast
the
on the
gameplay.
battlefield. And I delighted in lining up groups of gun-toting
Like,
goons
I
and
want
cutting
to
them all
be
down with one
Anakin, bro. Like, I know you get to be Anakin, but that's not what I mean. Like, I want to be able to control him. I don't want to have him be like, okay, let me press a button and then watch you do it. Like, I want to do it. Does that make
spinning
sense?
hurl of his saber.
Like, let me saber throw it. I
As the
don't
battle
want to
transitioned
tell
into an
you to
open-air
saber
rooftop
throw
area,
it.
I had a great time force
I
pushing
know, that
into the
sounds
coil
really
commandos
weird, but I'm like,
cowering
you guys
behind
get what I'm
cover,
saying.
Right off the edge,
Like,
and
when
watching
you're
them
Darth
plummet
Vader in Battlefront 2, you get to control the saber throw. You get to do it. You know what I mean? I know technically, the way I phrased it, it is exactly the same. But you guys get what I'm saying, right? Like, I feel like I can control Vader. Here, you're clicking on the screen like, okay, Anakin, I want you to do, I'm clicking on this, boop, click, I want this guy, click, boom, it does it. Rather than me being able to, like, be in control. I know you're still in control. I don't know how to articulate it, okay? I don't know how to articulate it.
Although he may be a marauding mass of midichlorians, Anakin is still very much vulnerable to enemy attacks if you mismanage him. Indeed, there were occasions where I got a bit too careless and left him in harm's way at the end of a turn, exposing him to a one-shotting salvo from the gunship in the skies above.
Okay.
Zero Company may occasionally
now I'm starting to see the strategy right there. So basically, don't waste your turn on something. You have to be strategic in what player you take out, in what order, and how you do it, and how you move. This... Okay, now I'm starting to see the strategy behind it. Like, in other words, maybe it takes some... I mean, maybe... Correct me if I'm wrong, but the way I'm understanding it is like, okay, maybe I want Anakin, instead of killing an enemy, I want him to move from here to here for cover. And then they have to choose if they want to maybe move the ship from here to basically kill me, and I could decide to move again, or maybe I can decide to sacrifice this pawn and kill this dude. This guy used his... move to kill me. Is that like how it is, like a chess game in that way, where you're trying to read what the opponent is going to do and set them up for traps? Because that seems interesting if that's the case. Although that's not what was being like illustrated to me up to this point. I don't know.
Him to a one-shotting salvo from the gunship in the skies above.
I like chess. I like that element of it. I can get behind that in like a Star Wars skin chess game.
Play with, but that doesn't mean its strict focus on the use of smart tactics ever wavers. Like a certain scruffy-looking smuggler once said.
What's up, Wyverns? Good to see you, man. Hello there. Happy Friday. Zero chill.
In between missions, you make a hyperspeed jump back to your home base, a decommissioned cargo freighter known
I think what would help me too is just seeing a full game uninterrupted from start to finish. I would like to see that. I don't know if that's out there, but
here you can shop for new weapon mods like
I would really like to
improve
see that.
Your accuracy.
Mean-looking thing, isn't it?
Recruit new operators for your squad. Invest the credits you earn from battles into base upgrades.
People have
like
said that they can be attached to a character and they want to keep them alive,
with the other members of your team
so that they would take longer to do a mission
easing joke
to protect them. Got you. Okay.
Right. You've heard that one before.
Chatting to the various members of your gang isn't just good for getting to know them, it can also present optional leads that can be pursued by accessing the den's holotable.
So, what you're telling me, Steven, is that there's actual stakes then in the gameplay. Am I understanding that right? So basically, if I want, for example, Anakin Skywalker to be in my next mission, he cannot die in this battle. That's also interesting. I like that.
Someone in our old unit.
This galactic map can be used for two main purposes. For starters, it's where you choose your next mission from, and beyond the somewhat linear path of the story's opening hours, you soon get your pick from a variety of mission types at any one time. Whether you want to undertake a daring rescue mission or perhaps a safe-cracking heist instead. These incursions give you direct control of your troops on the ground in a number of different planet-side locations from Lothal to Dantooine, and serve as the real meat of Zero Company's campaign.
They're charging a whole $70 for this game, huh?
Find out what they're up to. But please, do it quietly. We don't want to tip them off.
Why, it's my middle name.
No, their middle name's Kev.
You said you weren't going to tell anybody.
How much is this game? Anyone know? I think it's $70.
Which special operations
we'll double check after this too.
These are effectively hands-off tasks that often involve the side.
I think I'd be much more likely to buy it if it was like $30 at launch, but I don't know. Maybe $70 is fair. I don't know how much content's in the game.
Depending on which combination of your operators you want to dispatch.
That's why we're watching this.
Such as providing a security detail or boarding a derelict spaceship in order to
$70, surely not. I hope not. I know, that's kind of crazy.
Your team's success in these jobs and the rewards you earn in terms of credits and influence often depends
like if I had to guess, it's by EA.
Between each of the squad members you choose.
I mean, think about it. They charge $40 for squadrons. I think we've looked it up before. I could be wrong. Maybe that was Squadron Racer.
Next. And as you strengthen them, you can unlock a number of stat boosts for your teammates, like health buffs and critical damage boosts, which proved to be crucial as
Watch a what edition video. You'll laugh at the collector's edition. Oh my gosh.
later
Oh
combat
my
encounters
gosh.
gradually ramp up the
Steven.
challenge. Certainly Zero Company
Oh, no.
seems stuffed with careful choices to mull over,
I'm
whether
like,
you're on the battlefield.
I'm not like trying to be disrespectful when I say it's by EA, but it's like, I mean, history shows, right? So it's like, I'm thinking it's an EA game. There was hardly any content in Squadrons. They charged $40 for that. If there's like any sort of content in this game, and the fact that it's Clone Wars and they think people will buy it because Anakin's in the game and you could be 501st, like, I don't see why they wouldn't charge $70. I'm not saying it's worth $70 by any means, but yeah, I don't know.
Quite a grip. Welcome aboard.
Zero tolerance.
Let's finish him off.
Zero Company doesn't just have plenty of depth. It also has plenty of death if you're not careful, as in permadeath.
Oh yeah, permadeath. So I guess if you're
While
down,
each of
you're
your
down.
squad mates can be revived a couple of times during a battle,
That's the stuff.
and you can bring them back to full fitness in between missions if you invest your credits in a med bay for the den.
No injuries too great for my preeminent medical skills.
You know what that reminds me of? I know it's a silly comparison, but I'm just being honest. That's what it reminded me of. That reminds me of like the UFC game. I don't know if you guys have played like any of the UFC games, but like if you're playing the campaign and you're like trying to get, I think it was, what game was it? Was it UFC 4? UFC 3? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's one of the games. Maybe it's in both. I have no idea. That's the thing. I don't buy them every year. But they have a system where if your fighter gets injured in the ring, afterwards you spend the currency that you get if you win or lose or whatever, depending. Obviously, you get more if you win than if you lose. But you would take that currency, just like you would in real life, where you have to go, you have to take your winnings and then pay your coaches, pay all your medical bills, all this stuff. You have to do that in the game. This is kind of what it reminds me of. Like, after your battle, all that stuff you just acquired, you gotta go spend to fix your injuries, rinse, repeat.
No injuries too great for my
Oh my goodness.
medical skill.
Should they fall for a third time within the same fight, then they're gone for good.
I think something's broken.
And no, this isn't some sort of temporary fake out, like Chewie seemingly exploding in an electrified transport ship.
Oh my goodness. This movie's horrible.
Before reappearing seconds later with a weary moan in Star Wars Rise of Skywalker.
Boo.
If you lose
You're
a
the
pal in
spy?
Zero Company, you have
I'm the
zero chance of
spy.
ever seeing them again. Which means there's a serious incentive to not only win each fight, but
They
to keep
can
your whole
fly?
squad standing at its end.
They can do that.
Thanks for the juice.
Having such high stakes for each and every one of my heroes in Zero Company made me feel far more invested in their fates, especially as many of these support characters seem genuine.
Did you guys see that? Notice that. Hold on.
The juice.
Having such high
Bro, you're able to control your character? What?
stakes for each and
That's
every one
new.
of my heroes
I didn't even think we'd be able to do that.
in Zero Company made me feel
I thought it was just gonna be a bunch of menus and then you click
far more
stuff.
invested in their fates, especially as many of
I
these
don't know if
support
there's anything gameplay related to that in the aspect of like combat, but
characters seem
they at least give you the ability to
genuinely
walk
likable, largely thanks
around,
to the
which
strong performances from
is
the
interesting.
voice cast.
I'll take that. I like that.
The credit parting is the future charting.
I was fairly nonplussed when the somewhat witless Rhodian in my party perished within the campaign's first few missions.
We lost one.
Wow.
But when my blue-skinned bestie Cab Uppercut came home in a body bag after an assault on a smuggler's den that went pear-shaped, I must admit that I felt pretty
He's out in
heartbroken.
the open. Shoot him.
Permadeath can be toggled off if you prefer, but personally I plan on leaving it on when I tackle the finished game because it's a novelty
I'm
to play
finally
for a Star Wars
understanding the
story packed with
strategy
so much
behind it,
peril.
though.
It's one that feels like it was
And
scripted
that
by
part
George
seems
R.R.
appealing
Martin
to me.
as opposed to George Lucas.
Maybe that's why I don't like the genre, generally speaking. Like, I know, because I am down for different genres and different types of games. You guys know this, but I think a big part of it was I failed to see how it was, like, strategic in a challenging way. You know what I mean? And now that I'm starting to understand that, I'm starting to understand more of the appeal. Because I love chess. Chess is one of my favorite games. And the fact that you can kind of play that game,
that is assuming the team
in
that
here,
developed the BitReactor
at least so
can
it
stand off
seems,
Zero Company's noticeable
does
rough
seem
edges
kind of
with some
interesting.
last-minute patching in the coming weeks ahead of launch.
Although, that's another thing. How does the multiplayer work then? Because if I'm going, like, let's say against you guys, let's say I'm going against you, Steven, right? Where I'm playing with subs. Is there a timer? Like, how long do these matches end? Because if it's a strategy game, right, do you only have a certain amount of time to make your move, almost like speed chess? Or is it like, oh, no, there's no timer. You just have to make your move. There's this amount of moves, and they can last hours. Because that would be a big downside, too. You know what I mean? Those are the questions kind of going through my head, if it is the way that I'm thinking.
Some of these issues
yeah, that's good that you can walk around before getting into battles. Yeah, I like
camera
that.
Angles and a frame rate that occasionally coughs and splutters harder than General Grievous in some of the more graphically dense levels. Others were more annoying, like the times I was unable to target the enemy standing right beside me in a firefight, or move the aiming reticule to the upper levels of an arena.
I'm not saying any timer or anything, but then I know this is all like campaign stuff too.
It was quite shocking how often my character's aim would be worse than Greedo's that time he shot first.
What the? Is that the stupid gambling thing? Or we're talking about like, what was it called? I want to say critical hit, but it's not. It's like a chance hit or something. Is that what he's talking about right now?
The most egregious errors were the handful of occasions that one of my operators was shot right through solid
Like, what do they mean
cover.
by errors? Like, how does that work? How do you
run the risk of my
how do you have an error? You're not actually aiming. You know what I mean? So you're not actually missing your shots. Like, I see a 90% versus 45%. So, okay, you have a 90% chance of hitting your target versus a 45. But, like, wouldn't you just always choose 90? What's the downside of choosing the 45?
My operators
Am I missing something? Will trigger an enemy Overwatch. And wait, hold on. I want to see this. And he missed at 90%? Did I see that right? No, because that is still there, period. Like, what? Wouldn't everyone choose 90%?
That one of my operators was shot right through solid cover.
Doing too good over here.
Wait a second. Hold up. I'm trying to understand that. So it's his move. He decides, okay, I want to shoot him. He doesn't. Then it's their move, and then this guy shoots him through cover?
Doing too good over here.
I'm fine to run the risk of my favorite characters potentially dying at any given moment.
I'm lost again.
But I want them to perish as a result of my tactical deficiencies, rather than Zero Company's technical ones. However,
that didn't even make any sense. He shot the droid?
Zero Company's technical ones.
Looks like he's shooting... Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, there's a guy right there. I thought it was a droid taking damage for a second. I'm like, wait a second. Like, what? No, there was someone right there. I missed that. My bad.
Rather than Zero Company's technical...
There's another health bar. There's a dude right here. I didn't see him at first. I thought the droid was taking damage.
However, bugs aside, I've very much enjoyed my time with Zero Company so far, especially as someone who's relatively new to the tactics genre.
Ready to assist.
Thanks.
Its story missions steadily ramp up in scale and intensity and introduced interesting new objectives and enemy types.
Hostiles detected.
Its ever-expanding cast of operators is charismatic enough to make you care.
I speak fluent binary. I was raised by droids.
Like, maybe the goal is to take them all out, and then maybe another time we want to extract people.
Bonding and skill trees, which I'm keen to tinker with further in order to find the most consistent balance for my fire team.
So they got a lot of different
options. If BitReactor manages to get this thing fully operational, then Star Wars Zero Company could well be a turn-based tactics game to die for when it launches on August 27 for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X.
Oh snap! That's coming right around the corner. I don't know why I thought it was September. August 27th.
For more IGN previews, check out our...
Oh, snap. That's right around the corner. So let's figure out how much it is. I'm pretty sure it's 70, if I had to guess. That's my prediction. In fact, you said let's look at the edition. Why don't we do that? Let's look on YouTube. In fact, we already have a YouTube tab open. Let's search that up. Star Wars Zero Company Editions. Deluxe edition and pre-order bonus. Is there like a breakdown? All editions. Oh, I hope. Is that's Sammy Boy? Oh man, $300, guys. Watch this before you buy Zero Company. Y'all know we gotta do it.
Cooling down up to
We gotta do it. We gotta do it. We have to. We got to, man. Let's get it.
Spectrum makes it simple. With the
All
most
right, I'm gonna head out now. Take care, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, Gray. All right, I'll see you later, man. Have a good one. All right.
So we finally got some news over the weekend at SDCC or San
decked
Diego
out
Comic-Con
background,
about
dude. Looks
the
good.
collector's edition for Star Wars Zero Company.
Room looks really
and
cool.
It's fair to say there are a lot of thoughts that people have about this collector's edition, which mostly leans towards the negative. Now, I've been waiting for this news to finally arrive because now I can finally run you through each edition of the game.
Is
to
this
help
too
you
loud, guys?
Decide which
Let me know if
version
it's too
of
loud.
Zero Company is best for you when it launches in just under a month from now. Now, I'm going to do my best to keep this short and sweet because there's really not that much to go through, but just to start with kind of some boring basics to kind of cover when and where we can play the game. It is launching on August 27th, so like I said, just under a month from now, and it will be launching on PC, PS5, and on Xbox Series X and S.
That's another thing. If we do buy it, do we buy it on PC or do we buy it on PlayStation? Is there cross-play? We gotta figure out a whole bunch of stuff.
No news as of right now about a Switch 2 release date. It may potentially get that down the line, but unfortunately, as of right now, there is just no confirmation of that, so be sure to keep that in mind. Now, there are 3 different editions to go through today. Those are the Standard Edition, the Deluxe Edition, and the Collector's Edition. Starting off with the Standard Edition, this one comes in at $49.
Okay, so it's 50. It's not 70. Okay. All right. I will say that. All right. I am surprised by that. I still think 50 is high. But I also thought 40 was kind of like relatively high too. But then again, Squadrons at least had a unique experience that it brought. You know what I mean? I guess you could make that argument for this game as well. But that game was also 40. This game is 50. 50 is better than 70. So,
opinion. Now, obviously, this just comes with the base game itself.
Makes me feel a little bit better.
Some pre-order bonuses if you pre-order the game, which includes the Crystalline Astromech Cosmetic Pack.
I'll be honest. If I am this much on the fence about even buying it, no shot I care about these cosmetics. That's just me personally.
Game. So, pretty nice skins there, in my opinion. And
yeah, I think they look cool.
Cost, it's just pre-ordering the game. I think this is
red, blue, green, and yellow. I like that stuff. The colors they got for them as well.
We have the Deluxe Edition.
The 27th is on a Thursday. They're launching the game on Thursday.
USD, so still a pretty good price. This is technically cheaper than most AAA games as just like the Standard Edition. Now with this, you'll obviously get the pre-order bonus that I just mentioned, but then you'll also get 3 different cosmetic packs with this as well. Now the first one is the Grand Army of the Republic cosmetic pack.
Cool.
This one comes with some very nice
worth $10.
Armor.
I guess it depends on how much you're excited for this game, obviously.
Own company armor too, and then you'll also get the
not
Republic
enough for me to spend $10.
Now I'm pretty sure, or I'm just guessing at this point, I don't actually know, but I'm pretty sure.
I like that he's got a hunter sweater on in the video. Yeah, man.
In that picture, and then there is another character, but I'm pretty sure that's just kind of like another custom version of Hawks. I could be wrong though, so keep that in mind, but it definitely looks like something that is more related to Hawks because that is what he used to be before Zero Company. Now, the next cosmetic pack as a part of the Deluxe Edition is the Shadow Collective cosmetic pack. Now, this one comes with what looks to be, I guess, tattoos for your custom characters from the 5 different syndicates that are part of the Shadow Collective. So those are the Crimson Dawn, the Pike Syndicate, the Death Watch, the Black Sun, and the Hutt Cartel. On top of that, there are also then customizable Pike helmets, which are pretty cool. I must admit, it's going to be a little bit strange seeing our characters like running around with Pike helmets on and stuff, but that is actually a really cool touch. So I'm excited to see how that looks in game. Now, lastly, there is then a 3rd and final cosmetic pack. This is the 5 exclusive painted weapons themes, and these are essentially just skins for our weapons. So we've got the 100th Clone Company, the Black Sun Syndicate Enforcer, the Bespin Security, the Separatist Warrior, and the Catherine Informant. And obviously all of those will be equipable to the classes that we see in that image. So that is what we're going to get as a part of the Deluxe Edition. In my opinion, that's actually pretty good for an extra $10 on the base edition. And like I said, still technically cheaper than like a regular AAA game. You're getting some pretty good skins in there, as well as obviously the pre-order bonus as well. So for me, this is probably the best bang for your buck. And I think it is honestly very much worth it, considering a lot of Deluxe Editions editions will include like 1 or 2 skins. This one does have a bunch of stuff for us to equip. Now, before we go any further, if you guys are interested in more Zero Company content in the lead up to the game, and obviously plenty more after launch too, be sure to hit that subscribe button. There is plenty more on the way, so make sure you don't miss out. Now, this then brings us to the collector's edition of the game, and this is a great one video. That honestly it is quite disappointing, and I was going to cover this on the weekend because that's when SDCC was actually happening. I was kind of ready for this news to come out, and when I saw it, I kind of thought, you know what, I can't really be bothered making a whole video on this. So I thought I would just save it for this video. This is one of the more disappointing collector's editions that I've seen in a good minute. But let me run you through all of what's in there.
It's all right. I'm ready for it.
About my thoughts on it.
Just hit me with it.
Now, I'm just going to pop the image of it up here on screen for you guys. Hopefully that's not too boring, but it's just easier to sort of run through all of this.
Certificate of authenticity.
Now, in the top left, obviously we have the actual kind of box that all of this comes in, which I've got to say is a really cool design. And I would love to have that in my setup, but unfortunately I'm not sure I can justify it. Just below that, you can obviously see the actual case of the game, depending on Xbox or PS5, wherever you get it. And then in the back middle there, you can see there is the Steelbook case as well as a certificate of authenticity, which I'd imagine is just a little certificate to kind of confirm this is an official collector's edition of the game. Now, in the back right, there is then the premium foil.
I think the coolest thing in this is probably this desk mat and this thermal detonator by Black Series.
Entirely sure what this involves. It may just be another box within the box over on the left to hold all of this stuff.
Hit me with the price.
Sure, but it does have a pretty cool design. Below
I'm ready for it.
Retro jewel case, which
I'm sitting down.
For those who don't know, kind of just like a CD case. So on one hand, it's kind of cool. On the other hand, I'm not too sure what's the point of that, because there is obviously the case for the game itself and the Steelbook case. So then there's also just like a CD case. It's a bit strange, but it is what it is. Over to the left, we can then see the trick pin and the logo pin, which I've got to say are pretty cool. But then right there in the center, this is kind of the disappointing element of this. We have the Black Series electronic thermal detonator, which is essentially the focal point of the entire thing. Now, normally in a collector's edition, especially one that costs $300,
yeah, that's crazy.
This whole thing costs $300 US. In a collector's edition that has that price attached to it, generally you're going to get some sort of statue or something really cool with it. And don't get me wrong, the thermal detonator is pretty cool, but it's definitely not worth that much money. I was kind of hoping for like a little statue of Trick.
I could be wrong, but like, see that? I see Cal Kestis' lightsaber. Like, wasn't there a collector's edition for Jedi Survivor where it actually had the lightsaber hilt with the stand and all that? Like, that's cool, man.
Even like a,
you know what I mean? I don't know if that's I don't know if that's it or not. That very well could just be some other lightsaber hilt, but like it's kind of what he's saying. You know what I mean? Which I agree with.
Helmets that I've got up here.
It's so silly.
Like,
why a thermal detonator? Like out of everything?
Helmet, that's an instant purchase for me. I would have bought that literally the minute it went live. But unfortunately, as you guys can see, we're just going to get a thermal detonator, which, keep in mind, would probably be like, it would fit in my hand like this. Like, it's not very big at all.
Yeah, we could
just for
context,
you
could probably 3D print it too.
That is like selling already, and it cost about $40 US. So the game costs about $60.
I feel like that'd be pretty easily
cost about $40. So we're looking at
pretty easy to 3D print
there. I'm not too sure the rest of this stuff is worth an extra $200, and that's why it is a pretty disappointing collector's edition, unfortunately. Now, lastly, below that, we can see some extra stuff as well. There is the desk mat, which I've got to say is actually pretty cool. I would love to have that in my office.
Yeah, that does look cool, but not $300
over there on the right, which
I have one that's cooler than that. Not with any. I don't have like the cool artwork on it,
the
but
characters or something on the back as well. And then lastly, down the very bottom, we have a bunch of patches as well, which again are pretty cool. And these are all things that if there was a bigger centerpiece for the collector's edition, I'd probably be really happy with this, but it's almost like these are just as important as the actual focal point, that being the thermal detonator. So that right there is everything you can expect to see in the collector's edition. Now, like I said, keep in mind this is worth $300 US, and if this still entices you, if you're actually thinking, nah, this looks really cool, I want to get it, keep in mind they will not be shipping these until sometime between April and June next year. So this is almost a year from now. It's probably
Okay, hold on. Okay, first off, let's take a step back. I want to make sure. So yeah, guys, I think Grace getting the collector's edition. Dude, hold on. I just want to make sure I'm understanding this right. That is actually kind of hilarious. So let me get this straight. I'm a fan of the game. I want this collector's edition because if you're obviously paying $300 for it, it obviously comes with the game. You're not going to spend $300 plus another $50 on a standard edition. So you're not going to get the game. Like, you're a fan. You're going to put $300 down. You're probably pre-ordering it because, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there are people that want to buy the collector's edition and don't want to pre-order if they're saving up for it, okay? Probably a minority, but let's just say that, okay, fine, let's go with it, right? They won't be able to play the game that they're super excited to play and they're like a huge fan and trying to support you for $300 until, what? Almost a whole nother, I don't want to say almost a whole nother year, but we're talking, what? At least over half a year after the game comes out, you're going to make them wait? What?
Somewhere from like 8
How does
to
that
10
make
months
any
from now when
sense?
people are going to get their hands on this, even though the game launches in a month. So
Yeah.
if you want to play the game at launch, you'd unfortunately have to buy the game separately.
Yeah, you'd have to spend another $50. What the heck? And then you'll have 2 copies of the game. What? They did not think that one through. They did not think that one through at all. What the heck? I'm sorry, but that's pretty bad.
$50,
That's pretty
$60,
bad.
whatever edition you want to get, and then play that, and then eventually
They should already, because of that, like, listen, this is how you redeem the situation. You make a public apology in regards to this. You make the collector's edition not include the game, or you can, but also offer another SKU without the game, and that one will cost them, you know, I would say because of your mess up, under $250, but fine. I know you want your little pennies, every penny you can grasp, Mr. Krabs. So you can charge $250 for it. So that way it feels like, okay, I can buy the game separately and I don't have to fork over another $50. Just a thought. And I spent a whole 10 seconds off the top of my head thinking about that one.
you're going to get this, which includes the game in it. So now you've got 2 copies of the game, and it's taken 8 months to arrive. So unfortunately, it is quite a disappointing collector's edition. One of the most disappointing that I've ever seen. For me, this was like almost a guaranteed purchase. I was so high on this without even knowing what was in there. I was almost guaranteed to buy it, and then once I saw it, I'm like, nah,
so they lost. Yeah, they lost the sale, man.
$300 on what realistically is just like a bunch of little cards.
Well, would have been a customer.
Thermal detonator, which is just like, it's cool, but it's not worth that much money. So it is a little bit frustrating, but obviously it doesn't affect the game at the end of the day. I'm still very keen for the game, and ultimately it doesn't matter how good the collector's edition is. If the game sucks, then it doesn't matter, and vice versa. If the game is absolutely amazing, then who really cares what the collector's edition has in it? So it's not the end of the world, but it's something a lot of people were hanging out to see what's in there, and obviously I think a lot of people are unfortunately quite disappointed. But that is it for all 3 of the different editions for Star Wars Zero Company. I'm keen to hear all of your thoughts down below. Let me know your thoughts on the actual collector's edition itself, and then also let me know which one you guys are going to get.
Love that video.
Like I said, I think the deluxe edition is definitely the best.
Love that video. In fact, we're going to be back. We're going to be back and probably checking out some more stuff. Give it a like, guys. Let me give you a copy. Here's a link if you guys want to go give it a like real fast, or do it after the stream, whatever. Yeah, that was very informative. Love that. Great video. I don't think Sammy Boy's going to see this, but if he does, great video, man. Loved it. Very informative. Learned a lot. Definitely going to be watching more. I think that's probably enough Zero Company for today. I at least learned a little bit here and there from the EA. Well, actually, no. I didn't learn anything from the EA Star Wars channel, actually. I learned a bit from IGN and then Sammy Boy. And we'll probably watch some more in the future, but I think that's good enough for today. We've been watching stuff for a little over an hour now, so we could get into Lego Star Wars, but at the same time, I want to check out the Star Wars game that I actually care about, Galactic Racer. In fact, let's see if he has anything on that. Let's see. All Zero Company. I'm sure Zero Company is probably going to be the main stuff right now because that's obviously coming out, next Thursday or something? Everything remaining for the Star Wars gaming. Okay, Yeah, I want to find something for the Star Wars Galactic Racer. Some sort of trailer. I don't know if it was a trailer. I remember seeing something 7 days ago. PlayStation? Maybe PlayStation has it? Oh, jeez. They post a lot. Yeah, dude, I saw this. I'm like, wait a second. I've been waiting for a Lord of the Rings, like, open world game. I thought this might have been it. I clicked on it. Apparently, it's a remaster of some old one, which I didn't even know there was an old Lord of the Rings game. It's not open world. This one's linear or whatever. But I was like, oh, I didn't even know it existed. That was interesting. Now, I watched A Hobbit recently, and I was like, dude, we needed an open world Lord of the Rings game on, like, a new, like... Or it doesn't have to be a new engine. Just an engine that makes good-looking games, you know? That would be sick. I'd be into something like that, too. Did we pass it? I feel like we passed it. Was it just this? It had to have been more than this, right? Is it just this? Land Speeders? PS5 games? What's up, Towers? Long time no see, man. Hey, what's up?
Hello there.
Happy Friday. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. Yep, and they should see that Sammy would have done it with the Outlaws Collector's edition in the back. Yeah, man. Yep. So imagine a lot of other people are probably feeling the same way, you know? Yeah, the Land Speeder trailer did show some new stuff. Is that it? Is this the only new thing? I thought I saw something that was like 12 minutes of like new gameplay or something. I thought I saw something like that. I purposely didn't watch it because I wanted to watch it on stream, but now I lost it. Is this new gameplay? I don't know. Maybe we'll check that out.
Don't just take classes, take charge.
Don't just take classes, take charge.
It was really
Oh my gosh. Double the ads. Double the fall.
Was for old
All right, let's see. All right, here we go. Galactic Racer. Let's check this out. This one's 2 minutes. How you been, dude? Hey, man. I've been super blessed. I can't complain. I've been good. How have you been? Good to see you. Oh my gosh, this is loud. Under the Hood. All right, let's go. That's a creative name. I like that.
You might know the everyday basics, but racing them in the Galactic League kicks everything up a gear. As the first repulsor craft you'll be climbing into,
Too quiet now.
fast and formidable. In regular steering, yeah,
Handling.
might not be as immediately responsive without upgrades or custom parts to enhance their performance. But the drift is the Land Speeder's secret weapon.
Okay.
Build momentum and hit the right line, and you'll glide around corners without losing speed.
Okay, I like that.
In a scrap, it's your tank. It can take a proper wallop before it starts coughing up system malfunctions.
Got it. So each class is going to have their own thing that they specialize in. I like that. So it looks like the Land Speeder is going to specialize in drifting and the boosts that come of that, as well as being kind of tanky.
It's not the quickest of the line.
Not the quickest, okay.
Generalist with a boost that hits.
So this is like the general one, okay. So if you want like a well-rounded medium one, this would be your go-to. Okay. That's cool. A ramjet! You've been decent? That's good, man. Glad to hear it. Can't complain? That's good, that's good.
To gain advantage in a race. Or, offensively, to turn your Land Speeder into a battering ram. Get me the right parts, and I can craft a build that'll take the ramjet to places you've only
So let me guess. You get the right parts by winning races. Yes. That'd be cool. Yeah, what happens if you explode your...
Sure you don't sacrifice speed for control.
Oh. Oh. I like that. So yeah, depending on what map you're on in the environment, it's going to dictate what speeder you want to go. Okay, I like that. That's going to make it where it's not so repetitive. I mean, obviously there's probably going to be some metas on certain maps, like which speeder is probably best, but if they do a good job balancing, I think this could actually work out really well. That's really cool. I like that. I really like that approach, honestly, because I wasn't really sure how they were going to balance all the different like class ones, because I know they have the Land Speeders and then the actual like I I don't know what you call them. They're all speeders, I guess, if you will. No, it'd be somewhere like pods, right? So I wonder what the pod racer is going to be. Are they going to be like more fast and not as tanky? Like, that's what I'm curious on. I want to know all the ins and outs, all the details with that. I'm really interested in this game. I'm sold on this one. I'm not sold on Zero Company. Although, after IGN's video, and understanding the $50 price tag from Sammy Boys, like, I can see a better pathway of getting it than I was before this stream. You know what I mean? Because I can see elements of chess in that, and a Star Wars skin chess game I could get my head around, you know? Plus, I was thinking it was 70. This game's 70. So, yep. Bunch of videos titled like that. Yeah. And a lot of them were like, we watched a lot of these, but 3 days ago? Let's check it out. Wait, this is the one we clicked on, huh? We already watched the ads. Let's go.
Now, this is pod racing. It's Jordan here. The Bunta Eve Classic. As you can see from that spectacular crash. In the traditional single-player mode, when you're racing...
No, we haven't seen this. We haven't seen this. This is new gameplay.
Ben Quintanaros is there as well. Don't worry about it. Now, this is from the arcade mode in the game. There is the traditional story mode, which will feature pod racing, but players can also jump into the arcade mode and get straight into the pod racing action.
That's cool.
The game takes place
Pre-release
in the
preview
sequel
build.
era, so the pod racers that are available to you.
This
in the
looks
pod
fun.
racing
There we
gameplay
go.
Are ones that would still be alive at the time of the sequel era, and we'll leave it at that.
Oh, he already wrecked him like that? Like a little love tap?
Quick, and two, the pod racers are incredibly delicate, as you can see from that spectacular crash. In the traditional single-player mode, when you're racing with the other ship types,
dude, this looks fun.
Bounce around a little bit. You can get bashed, you can get hit, but not in a pod racer.
Other than typing it in, I played Galactic Racer. Don't know if you'll really see much more new gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, crash spectacularly. Which I'm not
this is all I wanted to see anyways.
The pod racing specifically felt much higher
this is cool.
than the traditional racing.
Perfect landing.
Is where you are setting your hot laps, where you are being as quick as possible. That crash that I just did there before getting hit in the back is pretty much as hard as you can get hit off the wall and still survive.
Gotcha.
However, when you're in that damaged state, any crash into you, like here, this damaged state, any crash into you will do significant damage and usually take you out. Now, the reason that I am driving so terribly here was this was the first race we did when we transitioned from the traditional racing into the pod racing. I think the pod racing is fantastic. I really enjoy how difficult it is.
I'm most excited about the pod racing.
The speed at which the track come towards you. I think the game does a really good job at laying out where you're supposed to go ahead of you pretty clearly. However,
so there is a campaign, there's an arcade mode, which should be great for offline content, and then multiplayer, right?
You have your abilities in the bottom left corner there.
The only thing that's missing that they're not going to have is split screen, unfortunately. That seems to be the case for all the new games lately. Leaving all the split screen stuff in the dust, man. I feel like any racing game that doesn't have split screen is just like, what are you doing?
With that L1.
But then again, like I said, a lot of them don't anymore.
It's also fun that in the bottom right-hand corner there.
What's your guys' favorite racing game? Like, I'll be honest. There's obviously a huge variety of different racing games.
You may have seen this about
right?
Pod Racer went gold there.
Absolutely, like huge variety of different racing games. But if you had to pick one, right? Like, and I know that's a very blanket general statement because I know there's like, okay, you've got Forza, you got there's a bunch. There's drag racers, there's like NASCAR type races, there's all kinds of stuff. There's arcade racers. I think my favorite one with the most fun that I've had, like I played a lot of racing games. I've had fun with lots of them, but I think my all-time favorite was an arcade racing game. And believe it or not, it wasn't very popular. It apparently failed. It was made by Activision. Yeah, I know, kind of crazy. Same people who make Call of Duty. They made a racing game. I know, hard to believe. I would have loved for them to continue and make a second game even better than the first one. But, like I said, it failed, and they end up ended up basically cutting their losses and never touching racing again, which kind of sucks. Does anyone know the name of it? Does anyone know a racing game named, or sorry, a racing game that is by Activision? Anyone know the name of it? Anyone want to take a wild guess? It was an arcade one, wasn't realistic at all, but it had realistic type graphics. It was like the most realistic. I don't want to say that. It's not realistic at all. But what I'm trying to say is the graphics looked real. Like they weren't they weren't like Mario Kart graphics, right? It didn't have that sort of art style to it. But the gameplay almost felt like Mario Kart, but it didn't feel like as luck-based as Mario Kart. You know what I mean? There was actually still a lot of strategy to it, but they had a lot of what you call pickups that your car could be able to do and help yourself or impact other racers, right? So the game was called Blur. Your favorite's Crash Team Racing, but I don't think you're talking about that. No, the one I'm talking about is called Blur. I played it on the PlayStation 3. It had up to 4-player split screen, which was amazing. So when friends got to come over, we got to play with them. They had offline content, multiplayer, like all that, the whole shebang. Okay. I can't remember if they had a campaign or not. I don't remember playing a campaign, so maybe they didn't have a campaign. But it was an absolute blast. I remember them having mines. So you'd pick up, like, there was like a yellow symbol that you'd pick up, and actually it was orange, sorry. Orange was mines, yellow was the wrench, or was that white? I don't know. I can't remember exactly all the colors. But basically there's a wrench to repair your car because you could wreck people and damage them, right? There was the mine that you could set down, which is, think of the mines as like the bananas in Mario Kart. You can either put them right in front, although it won't hurt you, right? You can end up hurting yourself in other ways, but not, it won't, like if you put it in the front, like if someone's directly behind you, you can put it in front, but they could still avoid it, or you could straight up put it right behind you, right? So think of the banana from Mario Kart. They have a fireball, a tracking missile fireball, which is like the equivalent to the red shell. Is that right, guys? It's been a while since I played Mario Kart. I know they have a green shell, and I know they have a red shell. The red shell, I believe, is the one that tracks you, right? And the green one is just kind of like the one you throw. Well, they have a tracking fireball. That would be like the red shell in Mario Kart. And they have the shockwave, which is almost like the horn ability in Mario Kart. Dude, this thing was so fast, but it looked like the way they made it and designed it was so fun. It was so good. You can just hold the banana. Yeah, you could also just hold the banana too. Although I would always hold the shockwave, like the horn. Like, I know it's kind of a time thing in Mario Kart, but you only got to hold up, just like in Mario Kart, how you can only hold up to 2 abilities. In this game, you're able to hold up to 3. And you got to alter between them. You can decide there would be like a left slot, a middle slot, and a right slot, and you got to choose which one you wanted to use. So you could have a wrench one, and it opened up better strategy compared to Mario Kart, where it's like, okay, great, I got a coin, doesn't really help me much, or maybe you got an ability that's like it's completely randomized, and I don't know, this really can't be of any use to me, so I got to use this, but the second one can. Like, there's a lot of luck based with Mario Kart. They made it a lot more strategic in Blur. So that was an absolute blast, because I would be able to have like a shockwave, save that for when I would be right there before the finish line, and then certain abilities would cancel each other out. So if you had a fireball and someone else was shooting you a fireball, you could shoot that behind you, but if you shot it behind you, it wouldn't track them behind you. It'd just shoot straight back, almost like a green shell, right? So it turned the red shell to a green shell if you did it backwards. But it was good because, okay, alert, the red fireball is about ready to hit you. Boom! You just shoot back the fireball, it cancels out, or 2 shockwaves would cancel each other out. They had a bunch of stuff. They had there was obviously the nitro boost. There was, oh man, dude, there was so much. There was like these purple bolts which would damage your car. So like, but they would only shoot, you could shoot them straight back or straight in front of you. It didn't track or anything. So if you're directly behind someone, they let you have up to 3 bolts and you can go boom, 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 boom. Or you can have the strategy of, and it's not random. Like, Mario Kart, how there's like, they're all like the ice block looking thing. or it's a question mark and you don't know what you're getting, you know what you're getting. So like right now what we're seeing in the gameplay, how there's a rock in between in the center and you get to choose left or right. There would be abilities on the left and right, but they'd be different. So one would be like a fireball, one would be a nitro. Which one you want, you have to be able to maneuver around the map. Not like an open world, like it's still linear like this, like what you're seeing on the screen, right? But you'd have to choose if you want to go the right path or the left path, depending on the gadget you want, to be able to work against your opponent or whatever else. You know what I mean? Shockwave was one of my favorites. Nitro was always good. Fireball was amazing. The wrench was good when you were damaged. The bolts, I wasn't a huge fan of, but sometimes I would get like 3 bolts in a row, and then that means I could shoot all 9. So I'd be behind somebody and just completely rig and go, bah, 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 spam all 9, and just completely destroy them. Like, dude, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. In fact, dude, I've seen enough gameplay here. That's cool. All right, let's go. Dude, I want to play right now. I would love it if they remaster this game. Blur in 4K, bro. How'd you get this game in 4K? This is it, though. I already can tell off the menu. This is my favorite racing game of all time. Listen, I love a lot of the other ones too. Like I said, I know it's a blanket, generalized statement, but dude, this was the game. How do you have this in 4K? Is this upscaled by AI or something? That I don't even. Oh, PC. Oh. Does it have controller support? Watch, guys. Watch this. This game was so fun, dude. Listen, just trust. See the okay, there's the 3 ability slots I'm telling you. Left, middle, and right, right? So you're going to see some of them. So there you go. There's different ones. So he's going to end up wrecking a little bit here, but he's going to be fine. But he has a fireball now, right? These other ones were like, not worth it. I'm going to get wrecked. So there was a lot of risk reward, right, that you're getting in this game. There was a lot of strategic abilities. I told you. Yeah, look at that. Dude, this game was so fun, dude. It was an arcade racer, but it was so fun. Look, he's going for fireball all the time. He's like, I'm winning this track and fireball. So it's damaging the car. See, if you get hit with that fireball, it's not the end of the world, right? There's damage on your car. And you can tell by just the appearance of it, right? So if you got really good, you would know exactly when you're like, okay, I'm like 1 tapped away from just being destroyed. I need a shield. See, there's a shield or lightning bolt. That was another one, dude. You got the power of freaking Thor if you got this. Think of, you know what? You know how they actually have a lightning bolt in Mario Kart. Think of it as like the same exact thing, basically, but it doesn't make you small and it does make you slower because it stops you in your tracks, basically, and then you got to get up to speed. There's those bolts I was telling you about. Look, you got 4 of them here. He's gonna go ba 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 ba, all 4 right now. That's the shockwave. Oh, see how he got shockwave? The other guy got it before him. See, he's like, get away from me. He got shockwave twice. This car's about ready to get totaled right now. Green is random. Red is a lock on. Got you. See, he has a shockwave. That's really good. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I was neck and neck with somebody at the finish line, and I saved a shockwave, and I was able to hit the shockwave right before the finish line. It wrecked him, and then I'd get first. Oh, bro. And then you have the review mirror, like, dude, oh my gosh, you can see what's behind you and see what your opponents get. There's so much strategy involved in these games. Oh, it's so good. So good. You have to choose your car. Oh, man. So much. See, he just hit him with the shockwave, wrecked him. He's got the mine right here. Have you seen Lego 2K Drive? I haven't. I haven't even heard of that. Oh, see, he could have did a mine and wrecked the guy in front of him right there. Ooh, get that nitro boost. Oh, I went for the fireball. See, it's cool because the fireball will... Oh, see, the guy had another thing to cancel it out. You guys see that? Oh, but he got a second one. Knocked him out. 4th place right now, coming up. He got the shield. Good, he needs it. He should use it right now, actually, because and that's the whole thing, too. You can actually see what the opponents had as well. So it's not like, oh, I have no idea. You know what they have. Right? You know this guy has a mine. So if I were him, I would have activated this and go behind him to try and get him to waste his mine, you know, and then be able to bypass him. And look, this is him changing views right now. There was a bunch of different views you could do, but he alternated between that one and this one. This was my personal favorite view, the one that this guy's in right now. He has a fireball. He's in 2nd place. Oh, he's going to lock on that 1st place. He's going to go to 1st place, baby. Look at that fireball take off. Boom. Is this a 360 and PS3 game? Yeah. He's playing it on PC, though. I didn't even know it was on PC, not gonna lie. Yeah, this game failed. I have no idea why it failed. Maybe it's just bad marketing. I don't know. Super drift with the fans. Oh, fireball. Nice. He got it with the shockwave. Timed that perfectly. Oh, just passed up the dude, and now he's activating the shield. That's also a smart strat. Oh, did you see that? Those were mines right there. Ooh. Got hit with that. Boom. Layer that mine behind him. Yep. Final lap. Beautiful. That guy has some weaving and dodging to do. Look, did you see the purple ball? They tried shooting him, but they missed. So there is some skill with it, dude. You gotta... Oh, man. This game brings back so many memories. Oh, my gosh. Dude, why can't they remaster this or remake this or something, dude? How did this game fail? This game was so fun. A decent single-player game? Yeah, I did single-player on this all the time, dude. The bots weren't horrible either. He's got this race in the bag now, especially with the nitro. Oh, he's gonna boost right now. Yep, he's gonna do the straightaway shot now. Right into the, yep. See, do you see why he did that? Look, like I said, strategic. Look, he used it so it'd free up a slot so he'd get another fireball. So now he has two. He could use one on defense and one on offense if one decides to pass him. He shot one back, which honestly, I don't know why he did. I don't think he saw an opponent in his review mirror. That was kind of a waste. Yeah, see how it goes straight back? It doesn't track him. So that one was a waste, but he probably wants a different one, so he might just be freeing up one. He might go for the lightning bolt. Nope. For none. I wouldn't have done that. Maybe he didn't want to risk it. Ooh. Oh, he got nitro, though. He can speed back up. Nice. Yeah, dude, this was the game. This was the game, dude. Yeah, see the double shockwave beforehand. Nice. Dude, this game was so fun. I hope that Star Wars Galactic Racer can be my first replacement. I don't know. I'm hoping, honestly, like, when you have games like this, it's just, they're hard to beat. They're hard to beat. When you, yeah. I don't know why this game failed. In fact, let's find out. Let's see. Let's see what Google AI has to say here. Why did Blur, the racing game, fail? Or flop, whatever. Poor marketing. That sucks! Stiff market competition. Why? Because EA, an identity, confusing hybrid premise, and weak initial sales. That led publisher Activision to abandon the IP and shuttered. Yeah, I knew that happened. I didn't know exactly if it was marketing or something else. I guessed marketing. Ah, that sucks. Game came out in 2010. Man, bro, if you know, you know. That's it. All right, guys, let's get to Lego Star Wars. We've already wasted half the stream. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. All right, let's have some fun. Oh, man, I want to play racing games, and I want to play Battlefield right now. Oh, my goodness. That's the problem with watching all this stuff. Makes you want to play it. Which is, hey, that means they're doing their job right. They're doing it good. All right, let's get it.
Remember, the Force will be with you, always.
All right, what you guys are actually waiting for, I'm sorry, I know. I didn't expect it to be that long. I was thinking it was going to be like, you know, total 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes with everything. But that's why I said, well, there's still a lot more Zero Company stuff. I've got to really start upping the pace at which we watch this stuff, though, because it's coming out soon. Sooner than I thought. Not next Thursday. Actually, yeah. Yeah, not this upcoming Thursday, but the next Thursday, yep. So in a couple weeks, less than 2 weeks, to gather all the info, make our decision. Oh, man. To show me my place in all this. Your place is off that cliff. You just got to do a double jump backwards. All right. And then Vader can take your spot. Vader, just can you go up above 3PO for me, please? No, not hop on one leg. No, you don't hit R2. Just listen to me, Vader. Just walk like up the rock there, about 3-4 steps to your right. An hour and 44 minutes, but we got Lego Star Wars. That's right, man. We do. But hey, all good we enjoyed. That's good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot too, so that's good. I'm back. What were you looking at? We looked at a few different things. The last thing we were looking at was a racing game called Blur. That was my favorite racing game of all time. Oh, we're on Gino. Oh, that's right. We were doing our quest, huh? But you guys did. You guys voted. And you guys said Kef Burr was next, right? Oh, we did Kef Burr. That's right. Oh, I was going to do another poll. That's right. We were doing the missions. That's where we left off. That's right. We did this, and we didn't understand any of it. All right, so let's do another poll. And then we'll do a mission. And then after that mission, we'll do whatever you guys say on the poll. Pretty simple, right? So let's start a poll. What planets do you guys want to see in this poll? Next planets, we have up to 4 different options. We finished this entire unknown region section. We finished Geonosis, so I guess we got to have Tatooine on there, right? Tatooine has to be one of the options. Takodana and Utapau was tied. All right, we'll put both of those on there then. Takodana, Utapau, and we have one more. Yeah, we checked out Battlefield, Zero Company, Galactic Racer, and then Blur. Yup. Naboo. I like that. Start poll. All right, I'll do the missions. Oh, now you ask me, G3? Now you ask me, dude. Why are you even here today? I feel like you've just been sitting back with your feet up, like not even having to worry about anything because I've been just handling everything. Wipe that smirk off your face. All right, no, trials. No. Level challenges. A New Hope. There we go. Continue episode. Free play. Start free play, yes. Let's do it. Let's do it! That is one immersive doorbell. We don't need to watch this again. Alright. They're gonna put us with random characters again. Oh, they gave us Tarkin and Boba this time. Interesting. Alright guys, so here's what we gotta do. Break the console panel to cut off the Empire Captain. Clear out the detention block guards like a true scoundrel. We know how to do this. I saw this the last time. So basically when I was Han Solo and I pressed L2 and it went boom, boom, boom and it shut the lights off, there were troops. I ended up killing the troops beforehand. I need to walk in there right after the elevator. First thing I do, I need to go up the elevator as Han Solo, go up there, press L2, let him do the animation, and then it should kill everybody. So this one, I believe, is right when we get out from the elevator, when we get to the top there. This one should be after that. So get through the first floor without being detected. Why did they put the third challenge when that's the very first thing? Unless maybe it goes down up. Maybe this is what the first one is. This is the second one. And then, yeah, you know what? That is how it is. Because this says boring conversation anyways. That is a quote from Han Solo when he's up there about ready to rescue Princess Leia. So that's towards the end of the level. So I was understanding this is the first one. So it goes down up. So I need to basically get through the first floor without being detected, which I thought we did the last time, but I guess not. Apparently, Darth Vader, if you're Darth Vader, you're going to be detected, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Is it down up here? No, because we got this one at the end. So this one's up, down. That's weird. They should keep it consistent. These mouse droids are such a pest. But honestly, I didn't see a mouse droid until the very end, so maybe it is down up. But we got this towards the end, no? Take back the stolen power cell? Or are they not even in order at all? I feel like they would be in order. Let's just see how far this one is. That one seems close. Maybe it is bottom up. Let's compare that one to the top one. I want to learn something here. That looks way farther. And it looks like it's moving. Interesting. Yeah, let's do this one. This one looks so much closer. So we're both villains. We shouldn't be detected. We can get through the first floor without being detected. It was you? Oh, bro, what? How are we detected? You thought I was gonna do friendly fire? All I did was aim at him. Alright, I think we're already gonna have to restart it now.
Why did I let them through?
Where is this mini kit? Let's see if there's a secret pathway this way, maybe.
You don't have clearance. Back off and do not come through here again. We're on high alert due to reported
I absolutely have clearance. Who do you think you're talking to? Okay, no, it says there's a mini kit above us, and the one it's trying to get me to is, well, it did show that way. Oh, what's happening now? Why are they all shooting each other? I don't understand that. That's very confusing to me. I can stay for 25 minutes? Alright, sounds good, man. Alright, so that's... Is it moving? Okay, it is moving. He's stuck? That's funny. I knew it. Why are they telling me to be Han? I knew. Why does Tarkin have a grenade? They give the grenades to, like, the weirdest people. So we just went in a circle. Without being detected. Maybe we just don't aim at anybody, but I feel like they were shooting each other even after that. There's the mouse droid. Oh, there's a grapple point. Oh. So I guess it is bottom to top. What's up, buddy? Where you going? Oh, there's 3? Oh, snap. Oh, is it another floor above me? Or is there another grapple point? I don't see another grapple point.
Get a grip, trooper.
Get a grip, trooper. Did you end up calling Sparty yesterday? How's he doing? I texted him. Although he didn't respond, so I don't know. I wasn't able to talk to him. I mean, I did hop in the call. I hopped in the lounge yesterday. I was there for quite a bit, but he didn't show up or respond or anything, so I don't know. I have no news. I don't know how to get up there. I mean, I know how to get up there. That's the elevator, but I mean, I guess there is no other floors here. Where is it tracking? It should keep tracking the mouse droids.
Finally! Cover me for 2 minutes while I use the refresher.
I guess we just gotta do this. Why can't I just be like Darth Vader? Oh, shoot. Like, that should work. I feel like that should be a shortcut in free play. How do I build it again? Am I not? Do I have to break all this? I remember I have to build the thing like Vader, but where's the dumb building thing? Oh, I had to build. Okay, I had to break all of it.
A tremor in the force.
When do y'all think Gray will 100% this game? G3, you can vote if you want to. I don't know, man. Part 30? That'd be crazy. 30 parts? That is wild. I think that very well could be realistic, though.
You heard Lord Vader. Let's get these back up and running.
The turbo lifts are back on. Let's get to the canteen before they run out of trays again.
Hey guys, I have a question. I'm not saying I'm going to do this. I just have a question. Like, they act like there's so many floors, but we can't access any of these floors. I think there's just a loading thing. Oh, we had to be Han Solo. Shoot. They're running away. This isn't fair. Is this a thing because I'm Darth Vader? It's probably because I'm Vader, huh? That's interesting.
I got my talking, pal. You ain't turning me into
Kaboom.
a hospital again, so back off.
But they all moved. They're all looking at the dumb thing. That ain't right. I did the dumb challenge, dude. This isn't my fault. What? So I can't be certain characters because they react differently, which will... That's so weird. That's so weird. You did not just do that, you idiot. Did you see his face change after he saw me look at him? Oh my. He's like, don't hurt me, please! You idiot. Stop turning the alarm on. You're dead. You hear me? Move, Boba. This is lame. It's glitched. This one's glitched, bro. Dude, I don't know how to get everything in here. This is dumb. It shouldn't be this difficult. Like, I should at least be, like, somewhat close. Take back the stolen power cell. What the frick are they even talking about? Just gonna break everything. Like part 23? I don't know, man. We still got a lot of planets to go. And we haven't finished the original trilogy yet, let alone the sequel trilogy. And at this rate... Jeez. Is there something I can grapple on? I don't see anything I can grapple on. They won't let me drop down to that floor. That sucks. Like, I feel like once I use the elevator, I can't do anything, but I can't get up here unless I do the elevator. It won't let me use my jetpack? Really? I don't know. This is weird. I'm missing something, and I don't know what I'm missing. Like, there's a way I can get down there, but... I think I have to... How on earth? I don't know. How many times I gotta shut this dumb thing off? When does G3 think I'll finish? I don't know, it never answered me. Or answered you guys. Nah. You don't believe that, G3. You said part 50. Nah. He's just trying to troll or something. Maybe now I can go back down the elevator? That would be nice. No? Oh, it worked that time. Stop it! Get your hands off that button! Block this! Get your hands off these alarms. Maybe I should break everything in here. Oh, we completed a challenge? What the heck did we complete? What? I'm confused. I don't know what challenge we just completed, but apparently we completed some challenge. I'm not complaining, I'm just confused. Ooh, what is that? What did that do? I had to have done something, right? What did that button do? Just change the lighting? That's it? We're gonna have to redo this, dude. Which one did we even complete? I don't even understand. I'm gonna watch a stream on Twitch for the last 10 minutes I got. Alright, sounds good, man. Appreciate it. Imagine wondering how long would be a 300 game hours, dude, for real. I don't want to kill this dumb thing. I feel like we just gotta restart, dude. Like, what's the point? At this point, there's nothing else.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
Turtle Wordle. Turtle Wordle. I didn't mean to quit out of the entirety of the game. I just meant to quit out of the level, and they brought me straight back here!
What is that?
That's what I get for clicking the wrong dumb thing.
Hit it in the eye.
No. I'm not gonna hit it in the eye. We're gonna rage quit. No. It's okay, G3. It's fine. Not too many viewers today? Yeah, I probably ran them off with all the YouTube videos I was watching. Like, this isn't Lego Star Wars! What do you think you're doing? This is clickbait! Wait, they didn't save my dumb challenge? Or no, we had none. We had a mini kit. Never mind. Break the console panel. Oh my gosh. I was thinking the Empire Captain that I was thinking of was the dude on the screen. You know, because he has his little rank thing on his uniform and the hat. Like, that's what I was thinking. I didn't know that actually me shooting that center console stuff impacted that, because at that point he's not on the screen. I don't know. That was interesting, I guess. Get to the first floor without being detected. I mean, geez Louise. How many times? How do we gotta do that? We're a villain. They should not be attacking us. They shoot each other. That's not our fault. The stream's been getting 200 or so views a stream lately. Yeah, dude. That one stream where I was able to... I changed the day on doing Great Plays games. And I was like, hey, do you guys want to come over there? That one got over 200 views. Granted, I was streaming for a long time too, but still.
I must go alone.
200 on that channel is not too bad at all, man.
Always.
In terms of like what we're used to getting. Princess? Oh yeah, that reminds me. I kind of interrupted myself. I forgot why I interrupted myself. I'm not saying I'll do this, but I do have a question for you guys. Would you guys prefer this week's Great Plays game streams to be this weekend instead of this week? Because there might be a chance that I might be able to stream Saturday and Sunday instead of Tuesday and Thursday. And the stuff I do over the weekends, I would do Tuesday and Thursday. I like how they give me villains, but I feel like I should be a trooper at this point in the game. That way there's no mistakes. Han Solo, Stormtrooper, and of course, Luke Skywalker, Stormtrooper.
Anywhere around here a guy can get some blue milk?
Blue milk? G3, you heard him. Dude, see? What the beep, dude? I don't get it. They're all just randomly shooting. It's not me, though. Does that ruin my challenge? Like, what is going on? I don't understand. Jeez Louise. Breaks over. Take back the stolen power cell. What the heck even is that, bro? Should I break everything in here? But I feel like I won't be able to complete the first challenge that way. I feel like the first challenge is already kind of lost now, though, since they started shooting. I don't know. We'll try going up here this time, I suppose. Can't break this stuff? Oh, that's right. This is the stuff we have to move to get up there. He's like, yeah, you shot our buddy. Or you hurt our buddy. No, he's my buddy. Stop. They're shooting me. Whatever, I don't care. This is dumb. I don't get the challenge at all. I don't like challenges I don't understand. I like challenges. But I want to be able to understand what I'm doing. So that way I can do the challenge. And it's not... I don't know. I guess it is supposed to be a puzzle, but... it's not a very good one. There's nothing here.
So Vader was all like, and this guy was like, we're on a diplomatic mission. They cracked me up.
Oh shoot. Didn't mean to, like, magnetize towards you. Magnetize! Magnetize! Follow me on Kick. That's right. Appreciate you, Steven. Let's get this alarm off. Ill Ray, exactly. Best stream to watch while eating. I'm convinced. Appreciate that, man. Means a lot. What you eating? Kind of getting hungry myself. So, I'm supposed to get up there. How on earth am I supposed to do that? None of these guys can grapple. I can't change my characters here. Why does that happen? Like, it's... I thought sometimes I was just... okay, I can't be touching a wall. But, like, straight up, there's times where I'm not touching a wall, like what you just saw. It won't let me change to another character, and then I'll move. I'll exit out, move, like, one step, and then, like, okay, now you can change. Super weird. Got Oreos right now? Let's go, Steven. Ooh. Dude, I'm not trying to kill him. I'm trying to hit this dumb thing. It's actually just a magnet. So people are enjoying, I guess they just wanted Lego Star Wars? Yeah. Right now we're at 156 views overall. Not a whole lot of people in at the moment. I don't know. There's something I'm missing in this level. I'm just gonna start killing them. I don't care at this point. That's the elevator. We don't want to do that. Is that a different elevator? Because we didn't do the camera thing. Yeah, we did. Did we? No, we didn't. Is that a different elevator, guys? Because this is on the second floor. The elevator we normally go into is on the first floor, right? Or is this the one we normally do?
The power of the Empire compels you.
I don't know. Screw it, man. Let's just see. Yeah, this is a different elevator. Oh, snap. Okay, I think we found it. So I was right. It was on the one we were supposed to go into is on the first floor. Maybe this is the scoundrel one?
I got my eye on you, pal. You ain't turning me into a popsicle again, so back off. Hey, don't look at me.
Wait, what? Oh, is that too slow? Did the thing just lower? Oh, I think that's one of the challenges. I saw it, I was going to, but I thought it was already Han, but I guess not. Bro, who's using the Force on these guys? Okay, so that's got to be one of the challenges, I feel like. I don't know, could probably tune in either way. I think that's more of a community post question on Great Plays. I agree. I agree. Got a basic hamburger, a bag of healthy popcorn, 2 cuties, and some sherbet. Ooh, what type of sherbet? Rainbow? Just a regular school lunch? Alright, man. Sounds like a good lunch. If you guys had to pick, hamburger or cheeseburger? Go. 2 out of 3. Oh, okay, this is the power cell thing. We just gotta get inside somehow. Oh, snap. Okay, no, that's the power cell thing. There it is. How on earth are we supposed to get over there? I mean, we could just fly over there. Cheat. What the? Thank you. Bro, you did not, Boba. Where's your mantle? No, they spawned me. Okay, no, that's the right spot. Okay. I knew we could do it. What does this do? Open this? Open sesame. No? Bro, what the heck did this even do? What are you doing? Shut up. No one's asking you. Don't mind me, boys.
Hang on, is this Squid Lake again?
What are you guys watching? Oh, they won't let me turn my camera. I want to see what they're watching. That's not fair. Join the Empire. We want you to enlist today. It's a cool room. What a nice guy Darth Vader is, making a room in the Death Star for them. Too bad it has to get blown up. Let's go, baby! Yeah! 1 mini kit done. And we only need 1 more of the mouse droids, which is going to be right where? It's on this floor. We can use the elevator again. I'm assuming that goes back down though. Ooh, there's another one. Ooh. We got it. Boom! Had How do we get back? I have no idea. Oh, snap. Maybe a secret pathway there? Secret pathway there? Right to the mouse droid. See what one hidden elevator could do? Nope. I'm just trying to pull. It's fine. Everything's cool. Oh. Busted. Having some fun there, are ya? You there. There we go. Another one. 3 out of 5, baby. Okay, this must be the mini kit one I was tracking. So, now that we have that, we missed one. Find out what the Emperor's up to, then regret it. Oh, so we saw the hologram thing. Wait, is that the one I'm tracking? Oh, there's something that he's up to, eh? Then regret it. Oh! Let's go. We got all the mini kits, which means we actually got a Kyber brick. Let's go. So now all we have left are the challenges. Look at that. One hidden elevator for all of them. My goodness. Wait. Level challenges. That's what I'm looking for. Get through the first floor without being detected. Okay, I thought we've done that like 1,000 times, but they keep shooting each other. Clear out the detention block guards like a true scoundrel. And we also missed it, so I think we just got to restart both of those. I think I know how to do both of those, though. So I think what we do is we quit level, we restart it, and we know after we take that elevator, we'll be Han. Just like we were on the first floor, we're going to do that for the second floor, though. Before that thing falls down, we're going to run it, wipe everyone out. That should complete that challenge. And the other one is just make sure people... We just got to basically run straight to the second floor. Forget about the dumb first floor. You know what I mean? That's what I believe we got to do. And then we'll unlock that ship, and then our last Kyber brick for that mission. So let's go here, A New Hope, here. Continue episode, free play. Yes, I'm sure I want to do it. What's your favorite type of chips? I just like a regular bag of Doritos. Favorite bag of chips.
Well, hello there.
I have one that came to mind when you asked that question, but it's not like it's not one that I really like to eat because it's not. It's very bad for you. Like I know all chips are, or that's not true. Not all chips. Most chips are bad. General chips are bad, but like these ones in particular are really bad. And they spawned me in as Ahsoka, so now we already got a reset. This is not even cool. Don't put me in as a good guy. Let's try that, so that way I have a chance of completing this challenge. But the first thing that came to mind, like if we're just going pure enjoyability, like what I like and enjoy, if there were no like health, like if there was no aftermath, let me put it that way, I would go with Takis. But not just any Takis. It'd have to be the like the fiery ones, like the original. They have a lot of new ones now. I don't really care for them. But that's the thing is, like, if I have them, if I have too many, I'm gonna be paying for it later. Like, they're very bad. But if I'm going for like a chip where there's no aftermath sort of thing, I can kind of go either way. Turbonic Flames are pretty good. I like more of the hot chips or spicy nacho. I like Cool Ranch Dorito. I mean, I could pretty much eat almost any chip. You know, there's Lay's. There's, I mean, if we got chips and dip or tortilla chips with guacamole, bro, let's go. Let's go. Like, is that in the running, or do we not count tortilla chips and sides? You know what I mean? Hey, appreciate the sub. Hope you enjoy the content, man. Welcome on in. You guys get me distracted with food. You guys are making me hungry. This isn't fair. It's not fair, man. Not fair. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Hopefully they give us dark side users, so that way we don't get shot right off the bat. Let's skip it. All right, I gotta go. It's 1:12. 11:12 for you. Have a good rest of the stream. All right, appreciate it, man. Have a good one, my friends. Thanks for tuning in. Dude, we need to switch right now. This guy, too. He's gonna die. Okay. Fastest way. 3PO sets the alarm off. We don't want to do that. I'm just gonna run. They shouldn't shoot each other. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing anything. Should be fine. Shoot. Meant to be Grievous. Totally not noticed yet, right? Oh wait, we could just use the elevator. I meant the elevator, the ladder. Shoot. Move, Gonk. Bro, you're in my way, Gonk. Move. Alright, move. Let's do the big one. The carrying animation for Grievous. Oh my goodness, so funny. No! I'm not trying to keep doing that. Grab the darn thing. The grenade button's the same as the grab. What are we doing? Grab. Now they're firing at us, dude. For what? They're shooting at each other again. Does that count as us being noticed? That's kind of dumb. Hopefully that won't impact us. Dude, so dumb. No, we're on the second. Where's the grapple at? It's over there.
Orders from Vader himself. No one is to use the turbo lift until the reported intruders are located. So, get walking.
Uh-huh. I'm listening. Goodbye. Oh, we should switch up. Well, no, because we had to get through the first floor. So supposedly we finished the first challenge, I guess. Now I gotta switch to Han. Han Solo. And then just be quick. Go. Boom. It didn't work? What's up with that? I'm pressing L2. Oh, I have to do it twice? That didn't kill anybody. I didn't do a darn thing. Okay, maybe it's not this then? What's the point of doing what I just did? Oh, there's a third one? What the? Alright, well, I guess we gotta restart it again. That stinks. That sucks. Alright, maybe there's more. I'm just gonna have to run down the hall as Han Solo, and they're just gonna have to shoot me, I guess. Wow, Grievous needs to work on his stealth for real, dude. Like, I don't get it. They shouldn't be shooting at us, period. It should be like the complete saga, where if you walk in and you're one of them, they don't shoot. Lego Star Wars The Mandalorian coming in September? Wait, what? Is that real? The second I see a new trailer. Alright, let's try this again. Turtle Wordle. An hour ago, I see the Star Wars YouTube channel posted. No shot. Like a whole new Lego Star Wars game or something? Is it a game? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's rock and roll. Thanks for letting us know, Steven. It is Lego related, so there we go. Star Wars videos. Oh, it's the... Okay, got it. It's not a game. I was getting my hopes up. I was thinking maybe it's a game. I figured there was a chance it's going to be a Disney Plus show or something. But, yeah. Yeah, it's another special. Jeez, they are going to milk Grogu for the rest of Star Wars. Like, anytime you see Star Wars mentioned from here on out, Grogu's going to be the face of it. Oh my gosh. Well, let's check it out, I guess. We're already here. Might as well. Might as well.
Wow. Stinks to be those guys.
September 2nd.
I'll tell you the exciting story of how a little green kid turned a stone-cold bounty hunter into a warm and fuzzy stone-cold
Give me a break. Give me a break. Gosh, even that line right there, I'm just like, ugh! Ugh! You know, overall though, their Lego projects are actually kind of decent.
Mandalorians once and for all.
The hunter was now the hunted. The end.
Wait, stop. A whole bunch of other stuff happened.
It's a wicked great story, and I was there for at least 20% of it.
Look, if you're gonna be a bounty hunter, you'll have to sound more intimidating than that.
Are they using stop motion for this?
It's like he's moving that
like with
thing
actual Legos?
unseen force.
It is called the Force.
They have got
It
to
looks
work
like
up
it.
their names for stuff. We're surrounded.
Initiating self-destruct sequencing.
Are you nuts?
My sanity has been questioned. Initiating self-destruct sequencing.
Because normally they do like the 3D stuff, but it looked like stop motion. Oh, that's sick.
It looks like you were expecting us to know who you are.
I'm Luke Skywalker. My father was Darth Vader.
Doesn't ring a bell. Who's that?
Kind of a big deal.
If you say so.
Bo should be like, wait a second. I knew somebody that ended with Skywalker. His name was Anakin Skywalker. Any relation? Yeah, that's my dad. What? All right. Anyways, sorry. Is Lego Star Wars the... Whoa. Is Lego Star Wars... Why won't it let me get the L? There you go. Is Lego Star Wars Mandalorian... show stop motion animation? No, I'm not talking about this. I know that Build a Galaxy is in. That's what I'm saying. I know that's 3D, but this new one is the new Lego Star Wars The Mandalorian stop motion animation. It's not. It looks like it. Maybe they just decided to change the frame rate. Interesting. All right, that's enough. We'll get back to the game. All right. Let's go back to the game.
Remember, the Force will be with you always.
Hey, let's go. Cats of Duty raiding with a party of 4. Appreciate that, man. Welcome on in. All right, we got to change our characters right now. They're trying to kill us already. All right, there we go. Let's try and use a ladder this time. Just be quick. Don't give them enough time to kill each other. Because apparently these stormtroopers are all on the last edge there. We're just going to go up this ladder. It breaks. Dude, they make it where I am forced. I am forced to do this. I know there's another way I can go and do this, but that sets off the alarm, so I can't do that. Dude, I'm just trying to build, dude. It's not hard. There we go. Let's grab it. Let's move it. But happy Friday, Cats of Duty. Appreciate that, man. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Move, people, move. Dude, oh my gosh. I need to get out of here before they just start going crazy. Come on, Boba. This should be like a clear, easy deal. Look, we're on the second floor now. We should be getting our challenge. Maybe we have to go up the actual elevator for that to happen. I don't know. Regardless, I don't care. We're pressing it. We're gonna switch to Han Solo, and we just gotta run down that hall. We can. We're on like the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th floor, so we should be fine to go loud. Switch to Han Solo. Let's go.
We gonna do this or what? Right on cue. Be a real shame if that were to suddenly blow up.
That dropped down really fast, so maybe I have to be careful of my movement.
It's a well-placed shot and boom! Fire in the hole!
Did this one already shut? Or is this...
Everyone step back!
No one's shooting at me, which is kind of weird. Even though I'm Han. Did what? I didn't do it right now, or what? Come on. Serious? Oh, that's how I'm supposed to get up there. I did it wrong from the get-go. That's funny. Wow. That wasn't it. Bro, what is it then? It's kind of annoying. So that's what they mean by stolen. I skipped all of that. That's kind of wild. So I don't know what they mean by this then. Clear out the detention block guard. Do I just kill everybody then? That'd be my next guess. Just any trooper I see, just kill all of them. Oh. But then I'm like, why would it use the word scoundrel? Dude, this does... Why is there so much scoundrel things for nothing? Oh, this maybe something new over there, though. I don't even know what that does to begin with. There's no other scoundrel things, so maybe I just kill them all? What else am I supposed to do? Imagine if it was a new game that those would have been great timing playing then reacting to a new game for real, dude. I'm like, I'd switch to the Mandalorian right now. But they want me to be a scoundrel. Are we on the first? No, we're not on the first floor right now. Yeah, I mean, this is the detention block, so I thought all this, like, scoundrel stuff would be it. But it didn't do a darn thing. So I don't get it. I don't understand what the point of all that was. And I don't think it means just kill everybody. But what else am I supposed to do? And to get back down the elevator, I gotta take that, another thing. Is it going to be reaction video? Technically, they're all supposed to be reaction videos, but obviously the rate that we've been getting them out is pretty non-existent. But that's also because we've been working a lot on Project Phoenix. That's pretty much been all of our time. Turtle Wordle! Oh, jeez. We don't need to do this. We just need to basically jump down. Alright. I'll try and get the other one by making it where I'm not seen and just go up on the elevator. A shame they didn't do any actual gameplay DLC. Yeah, I would have liked some bonus missions rather than just the Mandalorian skins and all that. How do we get to the first floor again? If we can't take the elevator to go back up, what do we do? How do we get back? I don't know how we get back. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Well, this one was wrong anyways, so I've got one last idea. And that is, well, nothing for the scoundrel one. So if you guys have any scoundrel ideas on how to complete it, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to try and get past the first floor and go into the elevator I'm supposed to, so that way it triggers that I'm past the first floor. That's my best guess with that one. I don't know. Turtle Wordle. That's the Wordle. Alright. Level challenges. I'm actually like hating this mission. I'm not enjoying A New Hope that much with the level design, to be honest. I think the complete saga missions were much more memorable when it comes to at least the original trilogy. Oh, put me with a freaking Wookiee on the Death Star. Yeah, that'll go over well.
If I bang my head one more time in this,
you know what? Who cares if the alarm goes off?
Oh, give me a break. You don't have clearance. Back off and do not come through here again. We're on high alert due to reported intruders. Ah, it must be busted. I'm switching it off. I can't stand that
I guess that's why. Is there a way I can... The turret. What was the challenge again? Am I able to use it without setting off an alarm? Like, because I go to shut it off and it doesn't do anything. Well, there it goes, but does it just go on when I use it? Turtle Wordle, that's the Wordle. I don't understand. Unless I go about it the way I was going about it and just... Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, man. Jeez Louise, why is this so darn difficult to understand? This is the dumbest puzzle ever, dude. It's not even supposed to be a puzzle. They're supposed to tell you, like, this is what you're supposed to do. It's so unclear. The amount of times this game is just unclear about things, it's kind of ridiculous. And it's supposed to be for kids. I know it's for everyone, too, but it's like, dude. I wonder what kids are having to probably look up so much stuff. It's like, it's not supposed to be designed like that. It's supposed to be where people can figure it out without playing it 50,000 times either. Like, it really shouldn't be this complicated. Maybe that's a hot take, but I don't care. That's how I feel. We deadlocked. Yeah, man. Well, I just voted on Kick just in case. What's the majority right now? Tatooine?
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there.
All turbo lifts and primary doors are offline until the rebel intruders are found.
Oh my god. Oh. I forgot he'd be Krennic in this game. That's actually kind of cool.
This helmet just doesn't sit right. Jeff picked up mine by mistake.
I like how they're all saluting me too, because I'm Krennic. I think that's cool, but I feel like that might also impact some of the challenges. Dude, I did not let go. What the? It was tied with Takadana for the longest time. Ah. Man, people really like the sequel trilogy maps, huh? Look, we haven't alerted the first floor at all.
Finally! Cover me for 2 minutes while I use the refresher. Just keep going on about...
Everyone get out! Ran into the door. Thank you. Don't want to get it twisted and make you think I'm trying to hurt you. Enough to build? No? What now? We have Lord Vader with us. Are we even going to go do a new planet? Shouldn't the stream be ending in like 20 minutes or so? Oh yeah. You know, if we don't get it right now, we're just going to go to Tatooine. We definitely won't finish it, but we'll try and go to Tatooine. I don't want to... Dude, that means we haven't even gotten one dumb mission this whole stream. That's kind of wild. We should complete this challenge right now. Come on, give us a check mark. Really? You're not going to give us a check mark? We weren't detected at all that whole time. They didn't even do friendly fire on themselves for once. Come on. Give me a check mark. Maybe it's just because it's loading. Give it to me now, please. They're all standing there. They're not running away like I'm Vader. Okay, now they... Why are they running? Why are they killing each other? I don't understand. Why do they do this dumb crap? Okay, there we go. That's the second challenge. Hopefully this is the third. Please tell me these three are it. They all move. Like, how is that my fault? Last time they were all up against the ray shield. Like, how is that my fault, dude? Like, that's so dumb. What character? Like, I can't... I don't know, man. This seems super dumb to me. But at least we did the first floor one. Clear out the detention block guards like a true scoundrel. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Do you guys get it? I don't get it. Well, we don't have to do all this junk. Oh my. I voted Naboo here on YouTube. Then I went to Takadana. Over Tatooine, over on Kick. Gonna type wrong like Udapu. I like that. Just like I purposely pronounce things wrong. You know what? You guys don't correct me as much as you guys probably should, but I also kind of like that. I like it, but I'm like, I want to make sure you guys know that I'm mispronouncing it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to think I'm that's actually how you pronounce it. You know, I want you guys to still be educated to a certain extent. But sometimes it's just fun announcing things wrong. Like, I don't know, I just think some pronunciations are kind of funny. Anyways, I hate this dumb challenge. Did I say I hate this dumb challenge? Because I hate this dumb challenge. This level's stupid. Worst mission in the game, in my opinion, so far. Not having fun with it. Clear out the detention block guard, like the detention block guards, like a Katushka. My only thought is that maybe, like, it's the second floor elevator, because I hear the stormtrooper mention the detention block. No one has access through here. And then the other thing is, like, well, you did that, great, it didn't work. But I think maybe I missed one. Maybe one dropped without me realizing it. Because I noticed when I started to run and go fast, that's when they started to drop quick, which I think is kind of silly. But who the heck am I?
You gonna do this or what?
Why is no one even shooting me? I'm Han. Like, I don't even understand that.
Back off and do not come through here again. We're on high alert due to reported intruders.
Like, I want to open it, but it looks like, yeah, I have to activate it. It don't matter. We already finished that one anyways. Excuse me. I'm just trying to speed up the process. Whoa, do you guys see that? 3PO has the moves, man.
Orders from Vader himself. No one is to use the turbo lift until the reported intruders are located. So, get walking.
Turbo lift. I could have sworn they said this. I don't know, man. This is my only bet.
All he needs is a well-placed shot and boom!
This isn't even killing them, though. I don't get it. Yeah, and it drops automatically on this one, so I don't know, man. I'm really over it. Like, what the heck is it even doing? Just gives me studs every time. Did it electrocute him for once? I don't get it. It's not killing him, though. Look, he's right by it. I don't get it, man. It said snap out of it. I don't know, man. This is dumb. It's just freaking dumb. That's just the truth. Let's go to Jakku. Did anybody have fun trying to complete these missions on that level? This level's lame. The replayability on it kind of sucks too. Like, not trying to be negative, but I mean, just it's really boring. It's been a very boring stream, I feel like. Sorry about that, guys. And the sad thing is, we're not even done with it. But I am done with it. We got 10 minutes. I'm gonna make the last 10 minutes count. We're going to Tatooine. You guys voted for it. Where on Tatooine? Let's do Mos Eisley. Mos Eisley's already almost done. How are we already almost done on Mos Eisley? That's crazy. Takodana got second place, huh? Alright, alright. Not the funniest Lego Star Wars part. Yeah, I mean, I like the cutscenes and the dialogue for the first time. Maybe the second time if there's been a long gap. But watching that same cutscene over and over, it's like not even funny. Like, come on, let's go. Like, skip, skip, skip. Let's get this boring mission over with. Alright, let's get it. First mission. Let's see if there's a side quest for that last one. I wonder if it's a puzzle or a side quest. Let's find out. It is a side mission. Let's go. Gonker! Gonker has a mission for me? For thee? How's it going? Bet you're surprised to find a gonk as eloquent as myself, huh? Maybe Mama Gonk could only afford to send one of us to Gonk Skull, and I guess I got lucky. Any hoozles? Oh, bro, we are stealing that. Any hoozles? That's our new word. That's our new name, baby. Let's go. All these any hoozles over here in the finals don't know how to do basic addition. Literally. I got a door I need to power up, and this is a dangerous neighborhood. Think you could keep those delinquents off my back as I go? Mission accepted. Let's go, Gonk. I will be your bodyguard. Where's Gonkatine at? Where's Gonkatine at? I've got you. I bet you guys never thought Qui-Gon would be Gonk's bodyguard on Tatooine. Stay back! You there! Come down there! Come down from there! Sucker. You're toast. Oh, sorry, Porg! Oh, I'm sorry, my gold Gonk. Where the heck did he go? He teleported back up there? That is beyond rigged. You know what? I know you think you're seeing him slick doing that crap, but guess what? You're right in front of me right now. You're toast now. You're toast now, buddy. You're toast now, buddy. Teleport up there. I'll show you. It is clear Gonk. Oh, sorry. Well, you're an imposter. I see you through that I see through your mustache. Where are they? Sense it. Qui-Gon, sense it. I think it's scared of nothing. I don't sense anything, yeah. Yeah, get a stepping. What a great ending. For real. I've got you! I've got you! Ooh. Oh, I insta-killed him. You like that? You like that? I've got you. You. Ooh. Get saber throw. Oh, I got his pinky toe. Gotcha, sucker. You're mine. Bye. Boing. Let's ride. Who's giving you a hassle? You? You? Huh? What are you gonna do about it, huh? You? What are you cheering for, huh? Huh? Get beat up by Gonk. Gold Gonk with a mustache. Let's go. It's safe. Hey! 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 You! You're lucky my Gonk can't get up there. But I have a special surprise for you. Enjoy. Qui-Gon's happy about that one, huh? Looking back at me. Where are you going, bodyguard? I'm trying to look at his smile as we travel. Why are you scared? There's no one here. Oh, these clowns? These guys aren't even here anymore. What are you talking about? They're all running from Gonk. That's right, run from Gonk! Hey, run from Gonk. That's right, run in fear! Run in fear! It's okay. There's no one left. Oh, I missed. You suck. You. I know how to do this.
Massive repellent.
He doesn't have a gun. There we go. You like friendly fire, buddy? Oh, sorry, Porg. You're a magnet. I don't know what to say. That's right. That's how it's done. You there. You're free, Gonk. You're free! Qui-Gon has so many important missions. He's on guard, baby. Why is it so glitchy? Come on, I've got you, Gonk. They're not here. They're trying to shoot you, but they can't. Their aim stinks. Where are they at, little sissy? I know where this guy's at. Oh, what's that? Target. Ooh, 4 targets. Where? Where? I don't play the game. I don't play the game. Yo, what's going on, Joseph? Good to see you, man. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Where are the other targets at? Alright, we'll do that later. We're already on a mission. Who is shooting you? I hear the bullets, but... I hear the laser bolts. I don't know where you're supposed to... Oh. Really? What a sneaky little spot, you fat rat. Who's talking? I put them here! That way everybody knows I put these here. Leave me alone. Mission accomplished. All right, this is it. Now, not to toot my own horn. You know what? You deserve it, Gonker. Go ahead. Toot your own horn. But I reckon I can do this whole battery jump thing with a little more finesse than you're used to. Geronimo! Oh, yeah? Well, let's see it. Thanks for your help, bud. No, bub. Okay? Thanks for your help, bub. Help yourself to what's in the room. All I need is to sit in this slot and think of my gonky thoughts. Alrighty. What's in here? Ooh. Kyber brick. Welcome to Gonkomart, your one gonk shop for all collectible gonk needs. Today we have unbelievable offer on shiny bricks. What do you mean an unbelievable offer? You mean free? Price is so low, you think gonk had a screw loose. For free? Darn it! You greedy, hungry pigs! It's alright, we got the Kyber brick. We got it. We got it. For a price, an expensive price of 3,000, 3 bands. Dude, where are these targets at? Why does it say that we're done with the mini kits? That's what I don't understand. Oh, I'm dumb. I read it as 23. We got 10 left. I'm over here tripping. Dude, I thought we were 1 away. I was a little confused when I was coming through here. I'm like, I'm seeing Kyber bricks though. How's there only 1 left? Interesting. I just read it wrong. Okay. It's alright. At least we finished all the side missions. So now we're down to puzzles. Welcome to Mos Eisley. Well, that'll probably be right at the, yeah. Right where our ship's at, most likely. Doing good? That's good, man. Happy Friday. If there was no more votes, I will decide it. I will choose what I see fit. Lord Vader. Where you at? Where you at? You think you can be slick up here? Huh? You think you be... Oh, that's where it's at. I see the right way of going about it. But why go the right way when you can go the wrong way in a Lego game and feel that much better? I probably have added another 10 hours of gameplay when probably don't need to. Oh, I was hoping maybe I could mantle on that. Okay, let me think. I have another idea for another wrong way. Turtle Wordle! That's the Wordle! This is not gonna work. I have to do it the right way, I think. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get away with this. Yeah, there's no grapple points, nothing. I have one more idea. No, you cannot break. I don't think it's gonna balance right though. Yeah, no. Darn it. Oh. No, I don't want to push it off. Could you imagine me bouncing that? Doing a little balance act there? Come on. All right, fine. We'll do it the right way. I tried doing it the wrong way. I just don't see... I don't see the right pathway to do it wrong. I don't see it doable, at least for the time I want to spend on it. I wanted to get that one actually, like, right here. Yeah. Whoopsie daisy, I'm so crazy. Turtle Wordle! What's the Wordle? Jeez. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Don't tell me I'm too far. Okay. Don't you do that to me. Okay. That's how you're gonna be. That's how you're gonna be, huh? My last Kyberek for today. That's how you're gonna be. Let's combine it with the right way and the wrong way then. Come a little closer to me. Come a little closer to me. Come on. No. Come on, use the dumb force. It won't get near me, man. This sucks. I'm gonna have to move it all. That's so frustrating. I can't just move the bottom one. What am I doing? Don't want to move my ship. It wrecked everything? Whatever. Alright, that's actually a lot faster than me doing it the way it was to do it. I don't know how I wrecked it all, but sure. Come on, I don't want that one. Dude, snap together! Or not, I'll just drop you, I guess. Dumb. Gimme, let's go. Alright, at least we got a few of them. Not as much progress as I wanted to make today, but you know what? I'll take it, right? 866 Kyber bricks. That's right. Execute order 66. Turtle Wordle, what's the Wordle? Oh man, I'm sorry, man. It's so distracting. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a great day. Have a great happy Friday. Just in case I don't see you this weekend, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys next week here on Monday on the main channel. There is an opportunity. I'll probably put out a poll. It depends on how my schedule works out. So I may put out a poll. I will, you know what? I will do this. I'll put out a poll right now. I'll let you guys vote. And in the poll, I'll let you know it still may happen Tuesday or Thursday, but if you prefer it to happen over this weekend, the streams this weekend on the gaming channel, we'll maybe do a stream on Saturday and Sunday to replace Tuesday and Thursday. But yeah, maybe we'll do some Battlefield. Maybe we'll do some, what was the other game? Finals. Maybe God of War. We'll see. Depends what we're feeling. I feel like we gotta at least do one stream of Battlefield, though, after seeing those trailers. We gotta try out the new content. Anyways, that's on the gaming channel. Great Plays Games. Check it out. There's commands. It's there in the description. You can see it on the homepage. All that good stuff. See ya. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Remember, Jesus is the way. Don't forget to love each other, and may the Force be with you.